He sees me. I have to get out. I have to. Still a few hours to kill. Come on, Charlie. You know where you want to go. Hello. Theodore and Stanley. You need a new coat of paint, Stanley. Hi, Ella. I remember showing these closets to John.
Why do you have 3 closets?
I love you, Lee.
I love you too, Dad. It's been a while. Carlton, Jessica, and John.
Charlie! I was just telling John and Carlton about my glamorous life.
Did you know Jessica lives in New York?
8 million people live in New York. It's not exactly an achievement.
Well, I've never been anywhere. I swear, when I turn 18, I am out of here.
Where's everyone else?
Marla and Lamar are coming tomorrow morning. Marla's bringing her little brother. Can you believe that?
Jason? Last time I saw him, he was only a baby.
Yeah, great, huh? Anyways, I booked us a room at the motel by the highway. The boys are staying with Carlton.
Hey, does anyone know what's happening tomorrow?
Yeah, and what do we even say to Michael's parents?
Carlton, do you ever see them?
Not really. I'm surprised they stayed in Hurricane.
How could they not? His body has never been found. How could they not have secretly hoped he might come home, no matter how impossible it was? How could they leave the only home Michael knew? Maybe that was what this scholarship is, an admission that he's never coming home. Do you still write, John? I remember you declared yourself an author when we were 6.
I actually do my E's the right way around these days, but I still write. Short stories mostly. I actually had one published last year. Just in a magazine. Nothing big. Hey Carlton, whatever happened to Freddy's anyway?
It's okay, Carlton. I'd like to know too.
They built over it. I don't know what. It's too far back from the road to see. It's been blocked off for years, under construction. You can't even tell if Freddy's is still there.
So, it could still be there?
I'm going to go outside for a minute.
Hey!
knew it would come up. You knew you would have to talk about it.
Charlie? You forgot your jacket.
Thanks.
I still haven't learned to think before I talk. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It sounds stupid, but I never think about it. I don't let myself. No one knows what happened, except my aunt. And we never talk about it. Then I come here, and suddenly it's everywhere. I was just surprised, that's all.
Hey, remember that time at Freddy's when the merry-go-round got stuck?
And Marla had to keep riding it until her parents plucked her off.
Yeah, her face was bright red, crying like a baby.
She puked everywhere.
Gross! I never rode it again. Not after that.
Oh, come on, Jessica. They cleaned it. I'm pretty sure kids puked all over the place. Those wet floor signs weren't there for nothing, right, Charlie?
Hey, I never puked.
We used to spend so much time there. Privileges of knowing the owner's daughter.
I couldn't help who my dad was.
I mean, could you have a better childhood than spending all day at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza?
I love those animals so much. What's the proper name for them? Animals? Mascots? Robots?
I think they're all correct.
I remember how I used to talk to Bonnie.
I used to complain to him about my parents.
Animatronic therapy, recommended by 6 out of 7 crazy people.
Shut up, Carlton. I knew he wasn't real. I just liked talking to him.
I liked Freddy the most. He always seemed the most relatable.
You know, there are lots of things from childhood I can't remember at all, but I swear I can close my eyes and see every last detail of that place. I used to try to hide when it was time to go home. I wanted to be stuck overnight so I could have the whole place to myself.
Yeah, and you always hid under the same table.
Sometimes, I feel like I remember every inch of it, like Carlton. But then again, it is all in pieces. I remember drawing on the placemats, eating the greasy pizza, writing nonsense on the walls, and hugging Freddy, his yellow fur getting stuck all over my clothes. But
Freddy was brown, right?
Guess you don't remember it that well after all.
right, I meant brown. How could I misremember such a basic detail? So you really don't know what happened to it, Carlton?
No, I really don't know what happened.
How could you not know? You live here.
Charlie.
It's not like I hang around in that part of town. Things are different now. The town has grown. And honestly, I don't look for reasons to go there. Why would I? There isn't any reason. Not anymore.
We could go there.
What? Seriously, it's a mess. I don't even know if you can get to it.
Let's do it. Even if there is nothing, I want to see.
Is this the place?
I don't know. Did they really build this whole thing and then just leave? It just goes on and on and on.
Sorry guys, I hope there would be something familiar at least.
The idea that this place could really be gone. Sometimes I just wanted to scrub it from my mind, as if it had never been. But now that someone else has scrubbed it from the landscape, it feels wrong. Like it should have been up to me.
Guys, look. Can we drop down?
Yes.
I'll go.
It's like the lost city.
Like Pompeii, without the volcano.
No, this place wasn't abandoned. It just never saw life at all.
Someone else is here.
A night guard maybe?
Why would an abandoned building need a night guard?
Kids probably come here to party. I would have too, if I'd known about it. Or if I'd partied.
Quiet.
Looks like he's leaving.
You won't believe this.
You gotta be kidding me.
I made this. I wrote this right next to the back door. Help me move this. Just
It's
a
moving.
second.
It's
Try
not
again.
locked.
Just a
Try
second.
again.
moving.
Not
Try
It's
again.
not going to
Try
stop.
just-
Hi. Bonnie. Chica. And Freddy.
They seem taller than I remember.
That's because you never got this close as a kid.
Come on. Don't you want to see the rest of this place?
I remember it being a lot brighter here.
And noisier.
I wonder if my high scores are still in there.
I used to love this thing.
It's not quite the same.
Oh, have we all forgotten? Years later, and it is still out of order. Do you think he's still back there?
I'm sure he...
Wait. Do you hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Me neither.
Music. It's coming from...
The stage?
It's like a music box.
Okay, here I go.
I knocked over a bunch of pots in the kitchen.
That guard might have heard. We have to get out of here.
Run! Run! That was fun.
That was scary.
It can't be both. We all were exactly the same as we were. Just older.
I know what you mean.
Are you sure that guard didn't see us?
We've outrun him by now.
Still, we should get out of here. I don't want to push our luck. See y'all tomorrow then?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Does it hurt?
What did you say, sweetie?
Nothing, Daddy.
Charlie!
Marla! Jason, how old are you now?
11.
Come on in. It's the luxury suite.
We just got here. We had to leave at 6 this morning, and someone wouldn't stop fiddling with the radio.
We should get ready. We're supposed to meet the guys at the diner in an hour.
Hey, did you know Lamar's going to Cornell next year?
All part of the 5-year plan.
No one ever leaves Hurricane.
We should get going soon.
We are so grateful to all of you for coming, especially those of you who came from out of town. We wanted to give Michael a legacy with this scholarship, but it is clear that he has already left one. I want to say something about the families who are not here. As we all know, Michael was not the only child lost during those terrible few months.
It was amazing how talented Michael was, right?
It's not fair. He died so young. I think I need a bit of fresh air.
You went where? What was it like?
Exactly the same. Just that everyone was gone.
I would like to see it too. You've got to take us there.
I want to go too. When is Freddy's?
I don't know, I mean, today?
You have to let us see it. You can't tell us about this and not let us see it.
I think we should go. I don't think it's disrespectful. It's almost a way of honoring what happened.
Okay then. Let's meet there at 10.
I'm going for a walk.
Do you mind if I come with you? You're going to your old house, right?
How did you know that?
It's the only interesting thing out this way.
Okay, you can come.
Remember that tree?
You tried to kiss me when we were 6.
Even the littlest heart wants what it wants. Charlie, I have to tell you something. I saw something that night. The night Michael disappeared. Remember when the animals started to go crazy that day?
I remember. It was frightening, bizarre. I was totally mesmerized. Even the technician didn't know what to do.
Well, there was someone else that day. Another mascot. A bear. It was standing right near us. And next to Michael. When the animatronic stopped moving, the mascot was gone. And so was Michael.
What did that person look like? Do you remember anything?
Yes. The eyes. They were all I could see. I remember them like they were right in front of me. They were dead. Just dull and flat.
How strange.
Well, we should go. It's almost time to meet the others.
Yeah. Ratio? Is everything prepared?
I told Marla and Lamar about the night guard.
And I brought more flashlights.
Perfect. Let's go.
Jason, turn it off. We can't attract attention. I told him if he's not good, he has to wait in the car.
We could feed him to Foxy. You can see the moon.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And you think that isn't going to bring the night guard?
Did it last time.
Oh my.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Whoa.
Cool.
The arcade is over this way.
Wait for me, Carlton.
I can't believe they are still here.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody come here.
What is it?
Look at that.
Come on.
This is like a clown car.
Ooh, what does this do?
There's power. These cams are live.
I bet we can control the animals from here. Yes, look. But it looks stiff. Unnatural. Not like they used to dance back then. I guess each button is for a single movement.
It's too stuffy in here. Why isn't Freddy moving?
These cameras don't show the whole place. There's got to be another control room.
I'm counting to 100. You'd better hide. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go back to the Pirate's Cove. The stage there must have a surveillance room too. Found it!
I'm coming. I'll find you, Charlie. Charlie. Charlie, are you okay?
I'm so sorry. I must have hit a button that caused it to
Show
move.
me your arm.
I'm fine.
Charlie, you're bleeding. Let's get you out of here. There you go.
Is Charlie gonna be okay?
Of course she is.
It's so late already. Why don't you just all sleep here?
I don't mind sleeping on the floor.
Just give me a pillow and I'm fine.
Perfect.
Does it hurt?
Morning. What are you doing up so early?
I couldn't sleep. What about you?
Somebody stepped on me.
Sorry.
Just kidding. I was awake.
You know, Freddy's wasn't the first restaurant.
What?
There was a diner. A little one. It was before my mom left. I don't remember where it was. It's one of those memories from when I was a very little kid. You know? There was a bear. And a rabbit. But sometimes the details get mixed up in my head. It's just impressions. Little snatches of time. It's
okay.
When I was very, very young, I was never alone. There was my mom, before she left. And my father, before he and us. Me and my twin brother, Sammy. We loved the yellow bear and the matching rabbit. Sometimes they moved stiffly and mechanically on stage. And sometimes with fluid human movements. I think they were costumes. Sometimes people wore them. And sometimes my father put them onto the robots. That's all I remember.
I didn't know you had a twin brother. Do you think that place was around here? I mean, I guess it could have been anywhere. Another state even.
I don't know. But I want to find it. My parents always sang this song. We're back in harmony.
Well, New Harmony's worth a visit then. It's a town around here. Do you remember anything else?
Nothing helpful. A creepy tree. The wooden table at the outside.
Huh. That could be anywhere.
Nothing here rings a bell.
The whole area is pretty much blank. Let's turn, grab a bite, and then go back. The others are wondering where we are.
Stop! This is it. Home. Everything is gone. A closet. There were costumes.
Got you. Do you remember anything?
A lot. Let's go back. I want to get out of here. A rabbit. A yellow rabbit. It took my brother Sammy.
The mascot I saw the day Michael disappeared. The bear. I'm pretty sure it was yellow too.
I think it's connected. The animals at the diner and the ones at Freddy's. Lightning strikes twice. But not murder.
Well, hello there. Where have you two been?
Yeah, what about you two?
We just went for a drive. When we got back, we found your note at the motel about being here. So...
Yeah, I bet you did.
Keep your lights off. No need to draw extra attention.
I had a feeling you wouldn't leave it alone. I could have you arrested for trespassing. What are you kids doing back here? Partying?
Charlie,
drugs?
what do we do?
We'll go. We're really sorry.
Wait. Why don't you come with us? We just want to explore a little more. Then we'll leave. You know your way around better than any of us.
And then we'll never come back.
Sure. I'm not an idiot. I know what's back there. Anyway, the name's Dave. This way.
Carlton, have you ever seen this guy?
This town is not that small. I don't know everybody.
What happened to the restaurant? And why is the mall abandoned anyway?
You don't know? Nobody wanted to lease Freddy's because of what happened. Then, they decided to build a mall to attract business, you know. Someone had the bright idea to seal Freddy's up, build the mall around it. But it wasn't enough. Something about this place spilled over into the rest of the building. Barely anyone wanted to bring their business here. Those few franchise owners who were about to open their shops quit their contracts and left. Said it just didn't feel right. I think it's got an aura, a mystical energy. Maybe, if you believe in that sort of thing.
I don't believe in that sort of thing.
To each their own. All I know is they abandoned the construction before it was even finished. Now, nobody comes here except kids wanting to screw around. And me.
Lamar, I want to see the control room again.
Can I go to the arcade again, please?
Sure, just be careful.
Let's go too.
John, that guy gives me the creeps.
He's just a guard, Charlie.
They're really not dancing like they used to. He's just turning from side to side with that button.
Could I try?
Why not?
Whoa.
They're dancing.
Just like back then.
No way! How did he do that?
I'm not a baby. You don't have to watch me.
I'm not watching you. I'm hanging out with you. I'm not Marla. Go and stick your tongue into an electrical socket for all I care.
No. Huh?
It's strange seeing them like this again.
Nervous little fella.
Lamar, something is wrong. Turn it off.
I don't know how!
They're trying to get away.
Where's Dave? He started this.
He's gone.
Who cares? We need to find Jason.
We should go back to the other control room. Marla, you go and look for your brother. We'll try to find Dave.
What? Bonnie?
Hey, what are you doing back here?
Carlton, I saw something. It was Bonnie, but different.
Oh, Jason. Bonnie is on stage with Freddy and
Jason, come on. We need to leave. It's not safe here.
No one saw Dave, I guess.
He must have left when the animatronic started going haywire.
Carlton, he's still in there. Bonnie took him. I saw it. A yellow Bonnie grabbed Carlton in Pirate's Cove and carried him away.
I think we need help.
We have to go back in. We have to find Carlton.
No, let's get Carlton's dad. I'm not taking Jason back in there.
Thanks for bringing these kids to me, Officer Dunn. Carlton wasn't kidnapped. He is playing a joke on you, on all of you.
What?
You'll see. Why don't you come back to our place? I'll make you all some hot chocolate, and when Carlton finally shows up, you can tell him he's grounded. Since you're all grown up now, call me Clay. You remember Betty, Carlton's mom? She's asleep, so don't crash around or anything.
So, did we get pranked?
I guess. Maybe?
Look, I know you don't believe me, but Carlton does things like this. He once convinced all his classmates and even the teachers that he had a twin brother.
This is different. Jason saw him disappear, taken by a yellow rabbit mascot. This can't be a prank.
Listen, I know you were just kidding around, but I don't want to hear you kids joking about Freddy's. You know, I wasn't the chief of police back then. I was still a detective, and I was working on those disappearances. To this day, it was the worst thing I ever had to see. I'm especially surprised at you, Charlie.
Mr. Burke. Clay. Did they ever find out who did it? I thought they arrested somebody.
Yes, we arrested somebody. I did, in fact. And I am as sure now as I was then that he was guilty.
So what happened?
There were no bodies, but we knew it was him. There was no doubt, but the children had disappeared. They were never found, and without the body.
But kidnapping! They disappeared! How can this man be walking around somewhere? What if he does it again?
Justice penalizes the guilty, but it must also protect the innocent. It means that sometimes the guilty ones get away with horrible things, but it's the price we pay. So, it's pretty late. Why don't you kids stay overnight here? You can scold Carlton for his little prank in the morning. It's the price we pay.
It was my price.
You have to get him, Clay, right now! How could you wait all night?
Who are you calling?
The police!
I am the police.
Then why are you here instead of finding my son?
Betty, it's just another joke. Carlton being Carlton. Remember the frogs?
This is different. It's Freddy's.
You're acting like I wouldn't understand, Betty. I saw Michael's blood streaked across the floor.
Well, you didn't see him. He lost his best friend. Let me tell you something, Chief. That boy has thought about Michael every single day for the past 10 years. There's no way on earth that Carlton would desecrate Michael's memory by making Freddy's a joke. Call someone right now.
Hey Nora, Dunn here. Back at the mall for another look. Burke said his son was supposed to be here playing a prank again. This is where I met his friends last night.
Ooh, bring me back a soft pretzel.
I can't tell creation from destruction at a distance. Just a costume.
Stanley!
You remember him?
How could I forget a mechanical unicorn? Your big girl closet. What was in there all those years?
Not sure. I sort of remember we came back one more time. I guess we picked clothes from it. I'm going to see if I can find any photo albums or paperwork that can help us. I think I found something.
You all look so happy.
Yeah.
That's you. And Sammy? So that's Howie.
Of course.
Sorry.
This doesn't lead anywhere. Nothing is in order. There are pictures of my parents, Sammy and me as babies, as newborns, then as toddlers, pictures of the house, parties.
Charlie, look!
The yellow rabbit. There's a person in there. In this article. My dad had a partner? This says they were joint owners.
Charlie! John? He's gone. Jason is gone. He's gone back to Freddy's.
No! If I could just...
I wouldn't do that.
Who is it? Let me out of this! I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Never trust a rabbit, I say.
Don't speak.
What kind of name for a serial killer is Dave?
I told you not to speak. It's not an order, it's a friendly reminder. Do you know what I've put you inside?
Your girlfriend?
You're amusing. But no, you're not wearing a costume. These suits were designed for two purposes. To be worn by men like me, and to be used as working animatronics, like the ones you can see on stage. Understand? You see, all of the animatronic parts in this suit are still in it. They are simply held back by spring locks. Like this. These are spring locks. Watch. You can trip those spring locks very, very easily. It takes almost no movement at all. That's a very old costume. One of the first ones Henry made.
Henry? Who's Henry?
Henry, your friend Charlie's father. Did you not know that he made the place? Well, That's one of his first suits, and if you trigger those spring locks, two things will happen. First, the locks themselves will snap right into you, making deep cuts all over your body. And then, a split second later, all the animatronic parts, all that sharp steel and hard plastic will be instantly driven into your body. You will die, but it will be slow. You'll feel your organs punctured. The suit will grow wet with your blood, and you will know you are dying for a long, long time. You'll try to scream, but you'll be unable to. Your vocal cords will be severed, and your lungs will fill with your own blood until you drown in it.
How do you know that?
How do you think? Don't move.
Who does this? Someone did that! Someone welded it shut! Jason is in there!
There has to be another way in.
Yes, and I know it. Come on!
A skylight in a closet? Whose brilliant idea was that?
You know we can't get back up through there.
We just need something to stand or climb on.
We can think about how to get out later. We have to find Carlton and Jason now. I want to take a look in this control room. Lamar, come with me. The rest of you try the other one in the main room. If we each take one set of cameras, we can see the whole restaurant for sure. If Jason's in this place, we'll see him.
I don't think we should split up.
Wait.
Where did you get those?
Mrs. Burke gave them to me.
You guys go back to the main stage. We'll check out this control room. Ready?
Marla!
Jason!
Charlie, we found Jason already.
Jason, how could you?
Yeah, really. How?
Who went?
You could have been killed.
Okay. Glad to know I'm important and everybody missed me.
You are important.
Okay, let's see. What can we see?
Look. Lamar, you have to warn them.
Charlie, the guard is somewhere around there. Hide!
Voices. People moving around. No time to lose. I'm almost in sight. If they are here to look for me, they will check the cameras.
Something is seriously wrong here.
Bonnie?
Charlie, Lamar here. Don't leave the control room now.
It's too dark. I can't see anything out there. There! That's Carlton right there. I'm going to go get him.
Charlie, wait! Great. It's bolted shut.
Charlie, don't leave.
It's too dark. I can't see anything. That wasn't me. Wait. Where is... Calm down, Charlie. Did he follow me?
Charlie, it's stuck!
Carlton!
Charlie.
A springlock suit. That costume is going to kill you if you move.
Thanks.
Well, today is your lucky day. I'm probably the only person alive who could get you out of this.
Lucky me.
It's important that you hold perfectly still now, Carlton.
Yeah, serial killer man explained the don't move thing.
Stop
to
talking.
me.
I'll try to work fast.
Not too fast.
Shh. Okay, Carlton. We're almost done. I'm going to open the last one and throw it forward. When I do, you pull out as fast as you can. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Carlton, are you okay?
I was trapped in that thing for hours. I feel all tingly.
You might have a concussion. You said serial killer man told you not to move. Is he here?
I guess so. It was Dave, the guard. Charlie, the kids, all those years ago, Michael, the others.
What about them, Carlton?
They are here. Dave, he took them from the dining room. They are still here.
How do you know that? The yellow bear.
I think it's Michael in that suit.
I still can't get this thing open.
Both of you be quiet.
Marla?
Charlie, John, get out!
Marla? The lock. We didn't...
Jason!
What do you mean it's Michael in the suit?
I know how it sounds, but...
Now you've done it.
Whoa. You knocked him out cold.
Come on, we have to get out of here. I don't know how long he'll stay out.
What do you see?
Nothing. I think it's safe.
Whatever it was, it seems to be gone now.
Yeah, but it broke the lock off the door.
John, Jessica, it's us.
Carlton, are you okay?
Yeah, never felt better.
He probably has a concussion. He needs a doctor.
We have to get out of here. We're all going to need a doctor if we're stuck here.
We could try the skylight. There's gotta be a ladder somewhere.
We can't get Carlton out from there. And what about Lamar, Marla, and Jason? I hate to say it, but that guard is probably our best chance to get out of here.
Well, if we want to go, we should do it now.
Go, go!
He's dead. I didn't think I really...
No, he's just out cold.
We have to tie him up or something.
I agree. Let's look for a rope. This place seems to have
Why don't
everything.
we just put him into one of the costumes? Charlie? Where is Michael?
What?
Michael was there. He was right there.
Yes, Carlton.
A cop?
That's Officer Dunn.
I guess your dad sent him to look for you. There is nothing we can do now. I found some cords. Come on, we don't know how much time we have before he wakes up.
Hey, dirtbag, wake up.
So, Dave, how about you tell us what's going on?
Is he alive?
There is something different about him. He doesn't react. His pulse is normal.
Why don't you tell us about the kids you killed and stuffed into those suits out there?
Carlton, everything you're saying is nonsense.
No, it's true. This is the man who killed Michael and all the other kids.
Take that, jackass.
That's it? You want that? You want this? You need this. My dad trusted you. What did you do to him?
I helped him create. We both wanted love. Your father loved, and now I have loved.
Sick bastard! The kids you killed are still here! You've imprisoned those kids!
No, they are home with me, their happiest day.
How do we get out?
There is no way out anymore. All that is left is family.
Then you're trapped here too, so you're not gonna hurt anyone else.
I don't think so. When it gets dark, the spirits will awaken. They will kill you all. I'll just walk out in the morning, stepping over your corpses, one by one.
They'll kill you too.
The spirits of the kids you killed. Why would they kill us? It's you they're after.
No, I'm quite confident that I will survive. They don't remember. They've forgotten. The dead do forget. All they know is that you are here, trying to take away their happiest day. You are intruders, grown-ups. None of you will survive the night.
And what makes you think they won't kill you?
Because I am one of them.
Charlie, he's insane.
We have to get out of here.
I'm going back to the control room. Stay here with Carlton and Jessica for now. I'll contact you with the walkie-talkie if I need you.
Be careful, okay?
Sure.
Has Dunn reported back from Freddy's?
No, sir.
Huh?
Marla! Jason!
Run!
Are you injured?
It's alright, we have to.
Guys? Quick! To the party rooms!
Charlie, I found them.
Do you think Foxy followed us?
Do you hear that? It's a music box. Charlie!
Come on, hurry!
We can barricade ourselves in here at least. What? It's locked.
Is someone in there?
Dave, he got loose. We have to.
We're trapped.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Charlie! Charlie.
I'm alright. Let's go.
To the main dining room.
I have to get out. I have to.
Charlie!
John.
John? Charlie?
Charlie. Charlotte?
Later.
Michael? Michael, it's you.
It's the kids.
Foxy wasn't attacking Jason. He was just trying to protect him.
Dad!
Carlton! Okay, kids, I think it's time to go. Come on.
You are staying.
Absolutely not.
I will kill this one right here while you watch, unless you do as I say.
Okay, we will do as you say. What do you want?
If you want to be one of them, then be one of them. Let's go.
Charlie? Are you sure you don't need to go to the hospital?
I'm fine. I just need to change clothes. Jessica and I will stop at the motel and follow you then.
I called for a shower.
Jessica?
Okay, I'll make an exception for Charlie.
What happens now?
Well, I still have to get to my officer, so I have to go back in. What do you think should happen, Charlie?
Nothing. It's over. It should be left that way.
You may be right. You've been carrying Freddy's with you all those years. It's time you leave it behind.
So, are we ever gonna see each other again?
Oh, Charlotte.
Don't trust your eyes. Your eyes deceive you every day, filling in the blanks for you in a world of sensory overload. At every moment, your senses are receiving far more information than they can process, all at once, and your mind is forced to choose which signals to pay attention to. The things we are familiar with are the things we can, for the most part, ignore. Take olfactory fatigue. Your nose ceases to perceive
John will be here in an hour. I told him we'd see each other again someday. I guess today is that day.
Depending on the habits of your roommate.
Sammy. I've been having dreams of my twin. He was taken away when we were only toddlers. But now, he's near.
Sammy! Sammy, where are you?
Cold. He's there. I know it. That feeling. That knowing he's alive somewhere, somehow. I can feel it, pulling me back to where I lost him. Aunt Jen doesn't understand. How could she? This past August, we had our first fight. We'd always been too distant to really argue.
Your right rear tire feels a little low. You should get that checked out. Can't count on someone to come along with a spare when you need one. Where are you going?
Hurricane.
Why would you want to do that?
Jessica's taking a summer semester at St. George nearby. I can stay with her.
That doesn't answer my question.
I just want to see the house again. There's still so much I don't understand. It just feels important.
No.
What do you mean, no?
After what happened there last time, I've done too much for you to just go back to that place.
Done for me. All you've ever done is let me stay in your house. You're not my parent.
I taught you how to be independent. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be stronger than
my father.
Charlie!
I never actually told you about my plan to visit, did I?
You didn't. Don't worry about it. It's just nice to have someone here who knows me.
And that's all for today.
What is that, a secret code? Abstract art?
It's just math, Artie.
So, I was trying to ask you, have we decided about the project? I thought we could work together. Your brains, my looks. We could start now.
I have to go meet John.
John! Oh, I didn't know there was a John. That's cool. So is John from your hometown?
My hometown is 30 minutes away. This place might as well be a part of it. But yeah, John is from Hurricane.
Hurricane, yeah! I always meant to ask you. It's like an urban legend around here. The murders, Freddy Fazbear's pizza.
Stop! I was just a kid when all that happened. I have to go.
Sorry?
Freddy's body has never
He disappeared.
You remember him?
I guess.
Did they ever find out?
Hello. You are.
Hey, Charlie.
Jessica!
Hello.
I see you're working on that thing that you never let me see. I'm exhausted. Talk to me. What's up with you and John? You're seeing him soon, right? Are you excited?
Me.
What is that?
You. I.
Why do you have that look on your face?
I just haven't had lunch yet. What are you programming them to do?
I'm not exactly programming them to do anything. I'm helping them to learn on their own.
Right, of course, obviously. Hey, I never noticed you brought Theodore, your little roller rabbit.
I'm sorry. I took him apart to study. I'm using some of his parts in my project.
Oh.
Charlie, what's wrong with you? Jessica?
So, are you nervous about seeing John?
No. I mean, why should I be? It's just John, right? Jessica, I don't know what to talk about.
What do you mean?
If we don't have something to talk about, then we'll start talking about what happened last year. And I just can't.
Maybe he won't bring it up?
Of course he will. It's all we have in common.
I don't think John's going to put you on the spot. He cares about you. I doubt what happened in the hurricane is what's on his mind.
What's that mean?
Maybe it's time that you both move past that. And I think John is trying to. This can't be your whole life anymore.
Yeah.
Good. Now go get him. You look great.
I've been doing sit-ups.
Okay.
John,
Hey, Charlie.
you got taller.
I did. You look exactly the same, though.
I cut my hair.
Oh, yeah, I like it. I just mean, you're the same girl I remember.
I've been doing sit-ups.
Huh?
Never mind. Are you hungry? So, what are you doing here? Sorry, did that sound rude?
Not rude at all. Although, I also would have accepted, John, to what circumstance do I owe the pleasure of this reunion?
Yeah, because that sounds like me. But seriously,
I got a job in Hurricane. Construction.
I thought you were in school.
School's expensive, and the library card is free. I still work on my writing, but hey, if I'm gonna be an artist, I don't have to be a starving one.
So why here?
The storm. It's called Hurricane for a reason, right?
I haven't really been in town. How bad is it?
It's bad in places, Charlie. I assumed you...
What?
Your dad's house. It was one of the ones that got hit.
Is it gone?
No, it's still there, just damaged. I would have thought... Didn't your aunt tell you what happened?
I have to get to class.
Charlie, have you been okay?
Do you remember that I had a twin?
Of course.
You know how twins are supposed to be connected? Have a special bond.
Sure.
Ever since last year, I felt he's been with me in a way. I know he's not. He's dead. But it was like gaining that knowledge he was real. And when those memories came back to me, it was like I felt whole, in a way I don't know how to describe. And then my birthday this year, I woke up, and it was like he disappeared. I felt
Alone?
incomplete. But it's not just loss. It feels like he's trapped somewhere. Like he's so close, but he's stuck. I need to leave.
Are you sure? You haven't even eaten.
I'm sorry, John. It's so good to see you.
Charlie, would you like to go out with me tonight?
Sure, that would be great. But don't you have to go back to work tomorrow?
It's only half an hour away. But I meant, do you want to go out with me?
I just said yeah.
I mean, on a date, Charlie.
Oh, right. Yes, a date. There's a movie theater in town.
Can we have dinner first? There's a Thai place down the street. Can I meet you there around 8?
Yeah, sounds good. Bye. Ugh.
Hey, Charlie.
Mr. Burke. Clay, what are you doing here?
Do you have a second? I'll give you a note for class. At least I think an officer of the law has the authority to do that.
What is it? Is Carlton okay?
Carlton's fine. Charlie, we found a body. I want you to take a look at it.
You want me to look at it? Why? Does it have to do with Freddy's?
I don't want to tell you anything until you see it. So, how are you enjoying your classes?
Well, this is the first murder of the semester, so things have been going fine. How's Carlton been?
Great, studying out east if you can believe it. I wanted him closer, but...
Did you two talk about what happened?
He talks to his mother more than he talks to me, but I think he has dreams about it.
Do you ever think about it?
I try not to. You know, Charlie, when terrible things happen, you can do one of two things. You can leave them behind, or you can let them consume you.
I'm not my father.
I didn't mean that. I just meant you have to look forward, of course. My wife would say there's a third thing. Process it and come to terms with it. She's probably right. But how are you doing, Charlie?
I have dreams about it too, I guess. I haven't told anyone. Jessica and I kind of have a pact.
You guess? What kind of dreams?
A shadow in the doorway of the costume closet where we play. Sammy doesn't see. The shadow has eyes. Everything moves when I'm alone. The air is thin. I'll die like this. Sammy. Sammy, I know you're there. I can't breathe. Sammy!
Charlie?
Oh, I've mostly been focused on school. He wishes he hadn't brought me.
Good. Good. Charlie, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but you're the only person who can tell me if this is what I think it is.
Okay.
What do you make of it?
I know these wounds. It was one of them. His neck. He died like... You remember how Dave died, right?
Hard thing to forget.
These suits, like the rabbit suit that Dave was wearing, they can be worn like costumes, or they can move around on their own, as fully functional robots. The robots are always inside the suits. They're made of interlocking parts that are held against the inner lining of the costume by spring locks. When you want an animatronic, you just trip the locks, and the robot parts unfold inside, filling the suit.
But if there's someone inside the suit when the locks are tripped...
This man was wearing one of the costumes. But where's the suit now?
And what would someone be doing wearing one of these things out here?
Maybe he wasn't wearing it willingly. Clay. What happened to Freddy's? I heard it was torn down. Is that true?
Yes, well, they started to. We went through the whole place, clearing everything out. It's odd, actually. You mentioned that guard, Dave. We couldn't find his body. That place was like a maze, though. His body probably got stuffed into some crevice no one will find for years.
Yeah, probably buried in the rubble. What about the costumes? The robots?
Everything we took out of Freddy's was thrown away or buried. Technically, I should have treated it like it was a break in the missing kids case over a decade old. Everything would have been bagged up and gone over. But no one would have believed what happened there. What we saw. So I took some liberties. I treated it only as the murder of my officer. You remember Officer Dunn? We recovered his body, closed the case, and I ordered the building to be demolished.
What about Freddy, and Bonnie, and Chica, and Foxy? What about the children? What about the children who were killed and hidden inside each one of them?
They were all there. They were lifeless, Charlie. I don't know what else to tell you. As far as the demolition crew was concerned, all they found were old costumes, broken robots, and 24 folding tables, and I didn't correct them. And then, from what I hear, the storm hit and suddenly everyone was needed elsewhere. The demolition was put on hold.
So it's all still standing there.
Don't even think about going back there. There's no reason to, and you'll get yourself killed. Like I said, everything that mattered is gone anyway.
I don't want to go back.
I feel like I need to tell you one more thing. We found blood at the scene where Dave and, we had the crime lab analyze it. It wasn't real blood, Charlie.
What are you talking about?
It was like costume blood. Movie blood.
Why are you telling me this?
He survived once before.
How was your last class?
I don't know. It was class. How was work?
It was work. Have you been here before?
I don't get out much. I don't even come into town that much. The college is sort of its own little world, you know?
I can imagine. Doesn't it feel isolated?
Not really. If it's a prison, it's not one of the worst ones.
I didn't mean that. So come on. What are you studying?
It's too soon to tell him I'm following in my father's footsteps. Most colleges make you do a set of classes your first year. English, math, everything like that. Tell me about your job.
I like it. There's something about doing physical labor that kind of frees the mind. It's like meditation. It's hard though. Really hard.
Are you ready to order?
I think I'll go with the masam and curry. And the lady? If you've never had Thai food, pad Thai is great.
Sounds great. Pad Thai, please. And who are you calling a lady? So what else do you do besides meditate?
I'm still writing. It's strange being in Hurricane again, though.
Yeah. Why take a job here?
I'll be honest. I was just trying to get away from where I was before.
Sounds familiar. So what were you getting away from? Do you have nightmares too?
Girl, actually. We started dating the summer after Freddy's. I told her I wasn't looking for anything serious. She said she wasn't either. Then suddenly it was 6 months later and it was serious. I was working. I was out on my own. I had this grown-up relationship. It was a shock, but a good one, I guess.
So what happened?
I don't know. I felt on guard around her. Like there were things I couldn't tell her. Things she'd just never understand. She could tell. She knew I was holding something back.
I wonder what it could have been.
Well, she broke up with me, I was devastated, blah blah blah. Actually, I may not have been that devastated. Have you ever tried to tell anyone about Freddy's? It wasn't just what happened. I can't imagine telling that story and having her believe me. But it wasn't only that. I wanted her to know the facts of it. But more. I wanted to tell her what it did to me. How it changed me.
It changed all of us.
Yeah, not just last year. From the beginning. I didn't realize it until we'd all gone back. How much that place had just followed me. Sorry, it must have been even weirder for you. Sorry, I am so sorry.
It's not you. I'll be right back. His blood. His blood on my hands. Charlie, what are you doing? There's no blood. Your hands are clean. Get it together, Charlie. You're being dramatic.
Is everything okay? Did I do something wrong?
No, of course not. It's been a long day, that's all. Do we still have time for a movie? It's almost 8:30.
Yeah, we should go. Are you done?
Yes, thank you. The lady liked it.
Good. Shall we?
Yeah, where is the movie theater?
Charlie, the movie was your idea, remember?
I told you I don't get out much. Maybe with this dumb movie, we can finally relax. What was he doing there? I recognized those wounds. They all matched what I remembered, but something was different. What was it? Really, John?
Do you have enough room? Sorry.
Enough room. That's it. The wounds were slightly larger and more spaced out than they were with Dave. The suit the victim was wearing was bigger than the suit from Freddy's. The man was probably 5'10" or 11, which means the suits must have been at least 7 feet tall.
Charlie, are you okay?
What? I'm fine. This doesn't make sense.
What?
It doesn't make sense. Zombies don't make sense. If they're dead, their central nervous systems are shot, and they can't do any of this. If there's a functioning central nervous system, which has somehow decayed to the point that movement and thought are possible, but severely hindered, fine. If it makes them violent, fine. But why would they want to eat brains? It doesn't make sense. That man wouldn't have been able to walk on his own in a suit so oversized. He didn't walk into that field. The suit did. The animatronic was carrying him inside. It walked into the field of its own accord.
Maybe it's symbolic. You know, like the idea that you eat your enemy's heart to gain their power? Maybe the zombie eats its enemy's brain to gain their... central nervous system?
What if someone put him in the costume, like some kind of wind-up death trap, stuck him inside the thing, and sent it walking until the spring locks went off? But who would know how to do that? Why would someone do that?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. The armrest was digging into me.
Oh, I wasn't sure if...
Just get on with it.
Sorry. I didn't want to be too aggressive.
No, not you. They should build a minefield around the bunker and wait for all the zombies to blow up. The end.
I think that's actually what they do in the sequel.
There's another one?
Well, this has been nice.
No. This has been awful. I'm the worst date ever. Thank you for lying, though.
There were some moments, but it's still nice to see you.
It's just... Clay came to see me today.
Clay Burke?
He took me to see a body. Someone died inside one of the mascot costumes. When they cleared out Freddy's, Dave's body was gone. And all they found was... blood. Fake blood.
Do you think he's still alive?
Clay didn't come out and say it. But all those scars... Dave survived the spring locks of a mascot costume before. He must have known how to escape the building.
So what then? Dave is alive, stuffing people into springlock suits and killing them?
Maybe I can just go make sure that...
Make sure that what?
Nothing. Clay has it under control. Everything is best left with the police.
I'm sure it's not what you think it is anyway. There's a lot of crime in this world that doesn't involve self-imploding robot suits.
Okay. I should get back. Where are you staying?
The little motel you stayed at last year, actually. Want to try this again tomorrow?
Yes. I have to go back. I have to make sure it isn't Dave.
So?
So what?
So, you know what? Tell me about John. How did it go?
It was weird, to be honest. I didn't know what to say. Dates just seemed so uncomfortable.
But it's John. Shouldn't that outweigh the date part?
Well, it didn't.
You're amazing. And if John isn't falling all over himself for you, that's his problem.
I think he kind of is. It's part of the problem. But listen, there's something else. I need you to go somewhere with me in the morning.
Charlie, I have a lot going on right now. Exams are coming up and...
I need you to help me pick out new clothes for my next date. I can't go to Freddy's alone. She'll forgive me.
Yes! Girls' day out! Ah! We'll go first thing in the morning.
Sleep for now, though.
It won't bother you if I work on my project for a while, will it?
Not at all.
I know. Know what? You know so what? Know what? Now what? What now? Know how? Why now? Where? Here? Where? Here?
Where? That's not supposed to happen. They shouldn't be able to modulate their voices. Where? Where?
Don't hurt me!
It's okay. I'm not going to leave you. Everything will be okay. Ah!
Where are you?
Shirley?
John?
Hey, I thought maybe we could have some breakfast. I have to work across town in about 40 minutes, but... Wow.
Sorry about the mess.
Is that Theodore?
Yeah.
So you have been back to the house?
No. Well, yeah. Just for him. I'm actually using some of his components in my project.
Nice. Can I see it? Your project?
Yes! Yeah, of course!
You. Me. Me.
Sorry. They usually say more.
Is that a hearing aid?
It used to be. It's something I'm experimenting with. They listen all the time, picking up everything. Just collecting data, but not interacting with it. Only each other. But with this, if someone wears it, that person becomes visible to them. Like, the robot can't recognize the person wearing the device as one of them.
Why?
I made them. I want to interact with them. Never mind. You should go. You'll be late for work.
So that's a no to breakfast?
Can't. Got plans. Girl stuff with Jessica.
Girl stuff? You?
Yes. See you later.
Charlie, This is not the mall I had in mind. What are we doing here?
I just want to see if there's anything left of Freddy's. Then we can go. People's lives might depend on it.
Whose lives? And why now, suddenly?
I just want to see.
Is this because John is here?
What? No.
It's okay, Charlie, I get it. You haven't seen him since all of this happened, and then he shows up again. Of course, it brings everything back.
I'll take that rationale, sure. Easier than the truth. I just wanted to walk through and remind myself that it's really over.
Something like that.
It's not over, though. It really, really isn't.
It's actually kind of peaceful now.
Hello? Do you hear something?
Oh, no, I was...
You're right. It feels smaller in a way. Less intimidating.
So much for Freddy's.
Wow.
Are you okay?
Yeah. It's not what I expected, but I'm okay. This is where Freddy stood, bolted down, until...
Charlie, down here.
Anything? I don't even know what I'm looking for.
It's been gutted. No monitors. Nothing. This is where we were trapped. Last time. Me and John. There was something at the door and the lock caught. I thought we would be stuck in here. I thought we were all going to die.
Me too. Come on. I want to see the costume room. See if anything is left.
You mean to see if anybody is left?
I have to know.
Charlie, wait! Pirate's Cove! It looks pretty good compared to the rest of the place.
Jessica, look! It's like someone was dragged back here.
Storage.
It won't open.
There has to be a latch somewhere. There! Dave?
Ew. I definitely don't think Dave faked his own death.
What if it's not him?
It's him. The spring locks might not have killed him right away. But this is where he died.
It's like he's fused with the suit.
And the body doesn't seem to have rotted, even though it's been a year. No. He's dead.
Now what? Do you want to give him a foot massage too?
I have class in about an hour. Did he still want to do some shopping?
Why can't I have normal friends?
So yeah, Treble talks about where our minds decide we store information and how it relates to computers using...
Dave's body. His scars. Same as the dead man in the field. It couldn't have been an accident like Dave. Someone forced him inside. But why?
So can you help? I'm in over my head here.
Yes! Where did you get lost?
The stuff after the beginning?
So basically you want to review everything new from today?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Well, subject Y relates to time X and space Z.
What is this? Sammy? Is it you? Does this mean something I don't understand?
Well, subject Y relates to time
I have to go back.
Charlie?
I have to go.
But I'm still stuck on the first problem!
I'm sorry. I really am. The door. There's something wrong. I can't open it. And I can't let go. Free! What is happening to me?
At every moment, your senses are receiving far more information than they can process.
Maybe that was Artie's problem in class. Maybe my problem is I'm in my room or class too much. I'm never outside. I've been so awkward. I'm on a hair trigger. Just take a moment to breathe the fresh air. Look at the birds. That is, the vultures circling a dead animal. Lovely. Wait. That's not just a dead animal. Another one. I knew. She looks just like me. Can I use your phone?
Phones for customers only.
I'll get gas on the way out.
Pump's broken. Maybe you want something out of the cooler? We've got popsicles.
I don't want... Fine, I'll take a popsicle.
Oh, that was great!
What?
Your eyes deceive you every day, filling in the blanks for you in a world of sensory overload.
Okay, alright. You can use the phone now. No long distance, though.
Clay Burke here.
Clay, it's Charlie. I need you to meet me. It's like that thing you showed me before, with the cows.
Where are you? I'll be right there.
She has the same injuries as the man.
How did you find her?
I saw the vultures circling above the field. I went to check.
Why did you go to check?
Because of the body you showed me. It was in a field. I thought it might be another one.
Charlie, this girl looks like you.
Not that much like me.
She could be your twin.
No. She looks nothing like my twin.
Sorry. Of course, your brother. I forgot. On the other hand, we're right near a college town. She's a young white female with brown hair. You're not a rare type, Charlie. No offense.
You think it was a coincidence?
There was another body found this morning.
Another girl?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Been dead for a couple of days. Probably killed 2 nights ago.
Is this going to keep happening?
Unless you think we can stop it.
I can help. Let me go to her house.
What? Her house?
You asked me to help. Let me help. She looks nothing like me. I can prove it. I can gather evidence that proves we're not the same.
There's her address. I'm going to give you 20 minutes before I call this in. Use it.
I really should have thought this through. Why did I assume she lived alone? Hello? I don't even know what I'm looking for. What do peach-colored walls say about someone? Or 3 chairs at a table instead of 4? I've only got 10 of the 20 minutes Clay gave me left. Why did I follow the speed limit the whole way here? Time's up. Something climbed out of those holes. What am I missing? What did I forget? I was supposed to meet John 2 hours ago.
Can I help you?
I'm meeting someone.
Oh.
Tall guy, brown hair, and, must have completely left by now. I'm an idiot.
Charlie?
You're still here?
I figured I might as well eat while I'm here. Are you okay? I thought you might not be coming.
I'm going to clean up. Then I'll tell you everything. Bathroom?
Right over there. Check, please.
Clay Burke.
Clay, it's Charlie.
You saw the backyard?
Can you give me the other addresses?
Sure can. Got a pen? She could be your twin.
It's a coincidence. The first victim was a man. It doesn't mean anything. I can't. It's stuck. I know you're there. I'm trying to get to you. I have to get inside.
Charlie?
I'm fine. The door was stuck. I felt hot.
Come on. Let's get to the car. Food poisoning. You sure you're okay?
It's just been a rough day. I want to go to my old house.
I understand you wanting to be out here. You haven't seen it since the storm.
He just thinks I want to see the damage.
Be careful, Charlie. This place is gonna fall over any day now.
It's fine. John!
My foot's stuck.
Okay, hold on. And you thought I was going to get myself killed in here.
How about we both try to make it out alive? Stanley has seen better days.
Yeah. Hi, Ella. I don't suppose you can tell me what I'm looking for. You just want to stay in here from now on? I don't blame you.
What is that? It's a photo of you. When you're no bigger than her.
I don't remember this.
That dollhouse is a little creepy, standing in the closet. I'm a bit on edge, I won't lie.
Waiting for a tea party. How sinister. Doors! They're doors!
Yeah, I see. Are you okay?
But not these doors. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not sure.
Let's go look at the workshop. Maybe we can find something there. Never mind. We definitely can't go in there. What are you looking for? Charlie, what are you...
There has to be something here. I'm supposed to be here, but I don't know what I'm supposed to find.
What are you talking about? There's a lot left. Look at this stuff.
This isn't about the storm, John. It's not about happy memories, or that toy, or closure, or whatever you think I need. This is about monsters. They're out there, and they're killing people. And you and I both know there's only one place they could have come from. Here.
You don't know that.
All I can think about is Sammy. I feel him. Right now. I can feel him in this place. But he's cut off. It doesn't even make sense. He died before my father and I moved here. But I know I'm here for a reason. There's something that I'm supposed to find. It's all connected, but I don't know how. Maybe something to do with the doors. I don't know.
Hey, okay? We'll find it together. I know it's hard to see everything torn apart like this. Charlie! That's right under your room, isn't it? We could have fallen through the floor.
That should be the living room.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's not even part of the house. I've never seen this room before.
Those holes don't look like storm damage.
They're not.
Were you expecting to find these?
I've seen them before. Behind the house of a dead woman.
What are you talking about?
There was another body. I found her today in a field. I called Clay, and then I went to her house while he waited for the rest of the cops to show up. There were holes like this in her backyard.
That's what you want to tell me? Another body?
That, and the fact that she looked like me. Is that... Do I know that wall?
Hey, over here. What the heck is this? And why is it here? Do you recognize it?
No. Foxy. It's not something my dad ever showed me. This is wrong. Some of the work on its inside, the hardware, the joints, it's older technology. Some of this is my dad's work, but a lot of it is foreign to me. Someone else may have had a hand in it. I'm not sure if my dad made it, but I have a feeling he's the one who buried it.
Come on, Charlie. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps.
Gives me the creeps? Who says that? I just want to see... Ah!
Charlie!
No! What the heck just happened?
No clue.
What's wrong?
I don't know what it is. It's like there's some kind of horrible smell in the air, but without the smell.
I think something is on. Now this I've seen before. Can you hear that? It's really high-pitched. It's what's making you sick.
Cool. It stopped. That thing. It did something.
I want to know more about this. I have something like this chip at my dorm. Let's go.
Okay then. Let's go.
When I went back for Theodore, I grabbed a few other things too. These classes I'm taking now, they make some of my father's tech look practically ancient. But he was making it up as he went along. He thought of stuff that's still unique. I wanted all of it. I wanted to understand it. So I got what I could.
You stripped your dad's house for parts. I get it. So, what are you looking for again?
This. Funny.
What?
I always had this sense that this wasn't made by my dad. It didn't feel like his work. Afton. It says Afton. William Afton was my father's old partner.
That's Dave's real name.
I thought he was just a business partner for Freddy's.
I guess he did a bit more than that.
He's dead, though. It's not like we can ask him questions about this new breed of killer robots he stamped his name on. We have to figure out what's happening now.
And how should we do that? There have been 2 bodies so far, both killed by something like we just found under your house.
3 bodies.
Okay? Charlie, is there anything else you're not telling me? I'm serious. I'm in this with you. But if I don't know what's happening, I can't help you.
John, one of the victims looked just like me. What if I'm tied to this somehow?
Oh, Charlie.
I mean, she didn't look exactly like me. And Clay said it was probably a coincidence. College town, lots of dark-haired girls around. One of the other 2 victims was a man, so...
Probably just a coincidence then.
Yeah. Just unsettling.
There must be something else that's linking them together. Another person? A job? A location, maybe? So what about the bodies? Where were they found?
They were all found in fields, miles apart. The first one was over on the far side of Hurricane. And the girl I found today was left by the side of the road between Hurricane and here. The woman's house was here. Clay gave me the addresses of the others. And this one was here. And the third.
What's that?
It's a door. But what door? What good is it to know what I'm looking for if I don't know why or how to find it? It's just a doodle. Come on, concentrate.
They're all about the same distance apart.
What does it mean?
They're moving in a specific direction, and traveling roughly the same distance between each killing.
Who's killing who?
We were just talking about the movie we saw last night, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. So, Charlie, what's the map for? Oh, does it have to do with Freddy's? Did she tell you? We went to the Freddy's yesterday.
Oh, funny. Charlie didn't mention that. I guess that was the girl stuff, huh?
I was going to tell you.
So, what's the map for? What are we looking for?
A new batch of animatronic monsters that are murdering people seemingly at random.
Oh. How? Where did they come from? Freddy's?
No, not Freddy's. They came from my dad's house, we think. But he didn't build them. It was Dave, or Afton, or whatever his name is.
She means
No, I get it. I was at Freddy's last year too, remember? Why didn't you tell me?
I just didn't want it to be like last time. There's no need to put everyone at risk.
Yeah, just me.
So, what are we doing?
There are about 3 miles between each location. That's my dad's house. Whatever is out there killing people came from there. They must have...
Come out when the storm broke the wall. Jessica, there were 3 open graves in a hidden room. 3 animatronics out there.
If we average out this path, we can draw a straight line.
Is that the college? Is that here?
That woman that looked like me. It wasn't a coincidence.
What are you talking about?
Don't you get it? It's me. They're coming for me. They're looking for me. They move at night. I mean, they can't walk around in the daylight. So they find a place to bury themselves until nightfall.
Even if you're right, and they're coming for you, now we know they're coming. And going by this, we can at least guess where they might go next. Those things are out there,
right now, buried in someone's yard, and they're going to come out at nightfall. Judging by these distances, they won't make it to the dorm tonight, but they will still kill unless we find them first and stop them.
Okay, where are we going? We don't have much time.
It should be somewhere in this area.
I guess we look for 3 fresh graves in someone's backyard.
Are there even people out there?
There must be. There are parked cars.
Do we just drive around?
Maybe not. I bet it's somewhere near the edge of development. Most people would probably call the police if they saw 8-foot monsters digging holes in someone's backyard.
Of course. They're buried, out of sight, and strategically placing themselves so as not to be found.
Maybe they didn't make it this far.
Why are we stopping?
I just need to think. Locked in a box. A dark and cramped box. Can't move. Can't see. Can't think. Let me out!
It's locked.
I know that. What am I missing, Dad? That lot! Something wrong is planted there. I can feel it.
What is it?
That lot. We have to go see.
What do you see? It's kind of out of the way.
I just have a feeling. Here, I'll keep the shovel.
Why do you even have a shovel?
Aunt Jen.
Well, you never know when you have to dig up a robot.
How come I don't get the shovel?
I figure you can swing a crowbar harder than I can.
Makes sense.
Charlie, this place is disgusting.
Find anything yet?
Mm-hmm.
Careful!
This was a horrible idea. Where's the police car when you need one? Or any car?
It's still day for a little while longer.
Yeah, it's day. It was also day when that twisted Foxy attacked you earlier. Remember?
Wait, what? Charlie, get away from there! You didn't tell me that!
Look, a lot has been going on, okay?
Yeah, but if you're going to sign me up for these stuff, then you need to tell me about things like that. You were attacked?
Sign you up for this? You practically invited yourself.
Invited myself? You didn't exactly fall over yourself to refuse my help.
Charlie, can you please talk to... Oh, jeez.
Charlie, is that Freddy?
I don't know. I think it was supposed to be.
It's huge. And there's no fur.
Just like the other Foxy.
Charlie, we have to go.
We should call Burke.
You go. There's a gas station a few miles back the way we came. You can call from there. Jessica, go with John.
Are you sure?
Someone needs to stay with it. I'll keep my distance. I promise I won't disturb it.
Okay. Come on, Jessica.
My father never could have made you, but William Afton, Dave did. Why did he take Sammy? Why not me? Why was I the one who lived? What secrets do you know?
Excuse me, do you have a phone?
Customers only.
Look, this is important.
Okay, but you have to buy something while she makes the call. You could get a popsicle, real cheap.
I don't want a Fine. Brilliant.
Oh, no.
Did you stuff that yourself?
Hey! Hey, you can't do that! Hey!
John, Clay's on the way.
Great.
Charlie!
That's a scary looking robot, alright.
We have to evacuate these buildings. Otherwise, what are we gonna do when these things get up? Ask them to go back to bed?
There's only one building in the whole block. Maybe 2 that seem occupied.
Okay, I'll check it out and see who's home. Keep watch over those things.
Do you hear that?
It's one of those chips. This one has it too.
Charlie, it's changing.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
It means something is very wrong. We're not at Freddy's anymore.
Everyone, in my car, now. I told them there was a gas leak in the area. Scary enough to get them out. Not so scary as to start a panic.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see exactly what this thing does.
Ugh, what is that?
We found it in the animatronic that attacked us today, and I think I figured out how it works. In class, we learned that when the brain is overstimulated, it fills in gaps for you. So, say you pass a red hexagonal sign on the road, and someone asks you what the words were on it. You'd say, stop, and you'd imagine you saw it. But if you were properly distracted, you wouldn't even see that the sign was blank. You're conditioned to see it with the word. That's what this thing does. It's emitting sound waves that create and then break patterns at such a high pitch and so fast, only your subconscious detects it. Your mind gets overwhelmed, and the chip makes it see what we think we should be seeing. The animatronics aren't actually changing shape. It's doing this to earn our trust, to look more friendly, to look more real, to lure kids closer.
All hours of the night. It's not healthy. You're obsessed.
You're as consumed by your work as I am. It's something we have in common. Remember? Something we love about each other.
This is different, Clay. This worries me.
Damn it!
John, Jessica, something's going on.
They're gone. We missed it.
Where's it coming from?
It's echoing off the buildings. I can't tell.
Split up. Find it.
Over here!
Oh no. She's alive. Miss, are you alright? Miss, can you hear me? Miss.
Describe the difference between a conditional loop and an infinite loop. A conditional loop happens only when certain conditions. Who are you? Who were you supposed to be? Why were they entombed in the back of the house like that? Why not just destroyed? Dad never saved anything that didn't work. He dismantled them for parts.
What do you think, Charlie?
No.
Don't you want to see what he does?
No, I don't like the big eyes. Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. It's okay. I didn't mean for it to stall you.
I don't like the eyes.
I'll get rid of it.
Wait, Daddy. Don't hurt him. Please.
I'll make you something better.
Time's up. Please turn in your exams.
John!
Hey, Charlie.
What are you doing here? Not that I'm not glad to see you. I just thought you had to work.
Clay called me. He tried your dorm, but you were here, I guess. That woman from last night? She's going to be okay.
Oh, good.
He also said he went to the next spot on the map. The next spot they're going to.
I know. What did he find?
Well, it's a lot of empty space and fields. Mostly. One plot for future development, but it's all pretty much vacant. Nothing. He thinks we should focus on tomorrow instead. He has a plan. We're going to have to fight them. We both know that, but it won't be tonight.
So what do we do tonight then?
Dinner?
Sure, dinner. This has all been pretty awful. It will be nice to get my mind off it for an evening.
Great. I have to go change. Second try at the same restaurant? 7 o'clock?
See you then. I lied to John. No, that's not right. I let him lie to me. He has to know it's me they're coming for. We all do. And this isn't going to stop. Why else would they even be coming in this direction? But how would they even know? It's not just that. This chip. It made John sick. but it sings a song to me. I don't know if I've ever known anything with such certainty, but I have to do this. Afton made them, and Afton took Sammy. When I was at the house, I felt something. It had to be him. It was like the missing part of me was there, closer than it had ever been before. At least I have you to protect me, right? I think I need all the support I can get. Stay alert. A show house. Perfect. Fake. All of it. Buzzlewood. Huh. I can't run now. I know they're out there. Close. I know it's me they want. Hold on, Sammy. I'm coming.
Same girl?
Yeah, but it's okay. She's not standing me up. She's just busy. College life, you know?
Of course. Let me know if you want to order.
Clay Burke.
Clay, it's John. Have you heard from Charlie?
No. What's wrong?
One, two, 1, 2. No. There's more than one of them. Run, run, run. No. I have to do this. Quiet again. Nothing. Ah! Freddy! It's you they want. This is the only way. I have to do this.
Charlie.
Charlie! Charlie?
Anything?
She was here, but now what? Where are we going?
I don't know. But we know about how far they can get. They have to come through here. This field is right in the middle of the path between that house and the next area on the map. You just have to wait for them.
You really think they'll come by here?
If they keep moving the direction they've been going, they have to.
Then they should be here by now. Something's wrong.
Who is that?
Jessica. I called her right after you.
Where's Charlie? Why are we stopped here?
The route crosses through here. From the last location toward the college.
That doesn't make sense. They have her already. Why would they keep going towards her dorm?
They wouldn't.
So they could be anywhere now? And she wanted this. She planned this? What's wrong with you, Charlie?
We'll form a perimeter. Jessica, you and John take your car and start driving that way. I'll loop back the other direction. We'll make circles and hope we can catch them. I can't think of any other way.
Or maybe we ask them.
You can't be serious.
Clay, the mascots from Freddy's. Are they all gone? They helped us before, or at least they tried to. Once they stopped trying to kill us. They might know something. I don't know, even if they're in a scrap heap somewhere. Do you know where they are, Clay?
I kept them. Sorry for the mess.
What happened here?
Betty left.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
She was right, I guess. Or at least she did what was right for her. We all do what we have to do. When this all started, again, I told Charlie I try not to think about Freddy's, but that wasn't true. It's all I think about. After all of you left town, I went back for them. When I got inside, they were all there, piled together in that room with the little stage, sitting patiently like they were waiting for me. They're immense, you know? Hundreds of pounds of metal, whatever else, so I had to drag them one by one. I loaded them into the truck, came here, and lowered them one by one into the cellar, all with nobody seeing me. It would have never worked if it weren't for the thunder and lightning masking what I was doing. All I wanted to do was fall into bed, but I couldn't. I fell asleep in front of the basement door, and in the morning, they were exactly as I left them. Every night after that, I'd go down and check on them while Betty was asleep. They never moved though. They just sat like broken dolls. Betty knew something was wrong though, and eventually she found me down there with them, and I think you can see how things went after that.
Clay, Charlie's in danger. We have to go see them.
Well then, let's go see them.
Are you in there?
Is anyone here? Michael, are you in there? We never got to thank you.
John, maybe this isn't right.
I think it's time to go.
Stop. It's okay. They know we aren't enemies. We're here because we need their help. Charlie, you remember her, right? She's been taken by creatures like you, but not like you. Animatronic suits. Buried under Charlie's house. We don't know why they were there. We don't think they were built by Charlie's dad. We think they were built by William Afton.
John, we're going now.
We need your help to find Charlie.
We need to put some barriers between us and them. Come on. Hope this is enough.
They're coming up the stairs.
The basement door.
They're in the house. I think that was the front door. Come on.
I must have been unconscious when it threw me in here. Where are we going? What's touching me? The spring locks. They're already cutting in. If I move just a little the wrong way, I'm going to die in this. Like that woman. Like Dave. Aunt Jan would say to stay calm. I have to keep my head clear. Okay, Aunt Jen. No. Please, no. Didn't trigger any more spring locks. Okay. Just breathe.
We've lost them. There's nothing to go on. We have no idea if they went this way.
So now what?
Wait, look.
Is that Freddy? It's moving.
I think it wants us to follow.
I can't breathe. You're hyperventilating. You have to stop. You have to calm down. You have to get your arms free. There's something at the shoulder joints on either side. and a space just below. Spikes in a line all the way down to my elbow, on the outside, and... those are the spring locks. Okay, I'll get to it. Hands. Breathe while you still can. That was the hardest part. The rest of my arm won't touch them if I'm careful. Now the other one. Legs. No! That could have been... but it wasn't. Focus. No idea how deep I am, but what else can I do? Are you out there? I'm coming, but help me, please. I have to get out of this. Please, I can't die here. Buried alive. No! It can't be. The table, the stage, the blue tablecloths. The tablecloths at Freddy's weren't blue. This dining room is larger too. And the games are... Their eyes aren't moving. You're not safe yet. Move. These games have never been played. No one's ever been here, have they? Headache. Feels strange. Probably just the multiple concussions.
Hello?
Was that a child's voice? Hello? Hello? Are you alright? I won't hurt you. It's... okay. Never seen this in Freddy's before. Focus. Find a way out. Trapped. Calm down. Focus on what's around you. Gas cans. It's to keep the waterfall running, of course.
Hello?
Who are you? Are you all right? You're not so bad.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Something is wrong with the room.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Sammy!
Hello?
Is he in there? With the children?
Hello? Hello?
No, Charlie.
Hello?
Don't trust your senses.
Hello?
Something is wrong.
Hello?
Mechanical feet. Very real. I hear everything. Alive. That sound. Hello? Not as bad in here, but still not great. It can't be him. It's just another costume. Just another piece of animatronic.
Hello? Hello?
No one's here.
Hello?
No one's here. Just go away. No, no, no. I have to get out of here. No.
Hello?
Charlie? Charlie! Charlie! Are you okay?
John! Are you real?
Yeah, Charlie. And I'm glad you're okay.
Clay! Jessica! The noise! She hears the noise too! Do you? The children!
The lights! Clay, it's coming from the lights on the wall!
Don't have to tell me twice.
It stopped. It's really you.
It's really me.
Charlie, are you alright? What's going on in here? I feel drugged.
These things aren't real. I mean, they're real. But not how we're seeing them. This whole place is an illusion. It's twisted somehow. Those things are like the disc we found. They emit some kind of signal that distorts how we see. We have to get out of here. There's something worse here than these.
Hello.
Charlie, where are they? The big ones.
I don't know. My head is still spinning.
They look like corpses.
There's some kind of mold. They don't look finished.
It's the lights. They were creating an illusion, like the chip. It scrambles your brain, cluttering it with nonsense, so that you see what you expect to see.
Then why don't they look like that?
Because we didn't come here first. If you're a little kid, and you saw these posters and toys and stuff, then I think that's exactly what they would have looked like.
Because you already have those images in your head. But we know better. We've seen them for exactly what they are. Monsters.
How did you find me? You showed up like the cavalry just in time.
We followed. Run!
It's not like the other mascots at Freddy's. These aren't made of fur and fabric. They're made of us, by twisting our minds.
Charlie?
You shot the chip. You killed the illusion.
What's that?
Look out!
Charlie, behind you!
How many bullets do you have left?
3. I had 3.
Why did you bring me here?
Charlie, what are you doing? Come back.
What do you want from me? What is this place? What do you know about my brother? Why do you want me?
Charlie, we need to go now.
They don't care about you. I'm the one that brought you here. You have something that belongs to me.
Dave?
Don't call me that. I haven't been Dave for a long time.
William Afton, then? Of Afton Robotics?
Wrong again. I've accepted the new life that you gave me. You've made me one with my creation. My name is Springtrap. I'm more than Afton ever was, and far more than Henry.
Will you smell terrible?
Ever since Charlie remade me, set me free to my destiny, I've been master of all these creatures. See? All the animatronics are linked together. A system designed to control the choreography for the shows. Now, I control the system. I control the choreography. All this belongs to me. I owe you both another debt of gratitude as well. I was imprisoned in that tomb beneath the stage. But then, you freed me. I won't hurt your friends, but I need something from you.
You have to be kidding.
Clay?
You never know when a corpse may wander out of the shadows wearing a rabbit suit. Kids, the door!
They have to duck. The monsters won't fit at all.
Don't run. I have an idea.
They can't cross this thing, right?
Was that your plan? Do you think my robots would be as poorly designed as your father's?
Well then, I hope you made them fireproof as well.
Gasoline.
Charlie!
I can feel something pulling me again. Sammy, it has to be you.
Charlie! We have to go! We can find another way!
Come on.
Something up ahead. Sammy!
No. Here we are again, Charlie. Just like how I had you once before.
Things have changed since you died. For one thing, I've been doing sit-ups.
Think this is it.
Maybe we can play dead.
I don't think we'll have to play.
Backs together.
Foxy?
And Chica. And Bonnie. Our Chica and Bonnie.
What a party.
I think this installation just got a lot less permanent. Thank you.
Fake. More fakes. Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me why. Tell me why you took him. Why did you choose him? Why did you take Sammy?
I didn't choose him.
I'll kill you. What do you mean you didn't choose him? You took him from me. Why did you take him?
Charlie?
I didn't take him. I took you.
What?
It was a battle royal out there. They've got the whole place coming down. Fire didn't help either, I'll admit.
No!
We can deal with him another day. But we need to survive this one first.
Yeah. Okay.
Routes. We're okay.
I can't believe it.
Don't you see where we are? This is my dad's house. John, this is the room we found.
Charlie, I think we should go with Clay.
Yeah, I'm coming. Here. Yes, here. What was that?
Because you already have those images in your head. But we know better.
This is the door.
Charlie!
I have to. Are you in there? I have to get you out.
Charlie!
Please come out. It's going to collapse.
You're in there. I can feel you. I won't leave you, Sammy. A heartbeat. I hear a heartbeat.
Charlie, look at me. I'm not leaving you here.
I have to stay.
No, you have to come with us. You have to come with me.
No,
I love you. And I'm taking you with me. Right now.
Okay.
Okay.
It's still pulling. Ah! John! John!
Charlie, no! No, I can get you out! Let her out! Charlie? Charlie, are you?
Chief Burke!
Down here! Get the kids out!
What's going on?
I radioed for backup. Let's go. We aren't safe here.
No, she'll suffocate in there.
She's okay! Listen to me! She's okay!
Everyone out!
No!
We don't know for sure.
Don't do this.
It's just, all that we saw was, blood. People can survive a lot of things. Dave, Springtrap, whatever he wants to call himself, he survived one of those suits twice. For all we know, she might be trapped in the rubble. We should go back. We could.
Jessica, stop.
I
said stop. I cared about her too, okay? And there's nothing I want more than for her to have somehow escaped. For her to drive up in that ancient car and get all furious and say, "Hey, why'd you leave me behind?" But we saw the blood. There was too much. And when I saw that hand go limp, I knew. And you know it too, Jessica.
Yeah, okay. I feel like we're waiting for something to happen.
I know, but I think that's just how this feels.
Can I join you?
Hey, Artie.
Hey. Everyone okay? I heard there was an accident. Where's Charlie? Oh no.
Yeah. Charlie died.
I can't believe it. We had just started dating, you know. I mean, we were going to. I think.
Hey, Jessica.
Charlie was chasing something from her past. She found it, and it didn't let her leave. Her father's house collapsed. She didn't make it out.
John?
Her aunt was there. Her Aunt Jen.
What? Where?
They hadn't spoken in months.
I know, but she was there. When I ran back, just before they pulled me away, I saw her. With Charlie.
Maybe Clay called her. Are you ready to order?
4 coffees, 4 eggs and toast, scrambled.
Thanks, Marla.
Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god.
Charlie?
Charlie!
That's not Charlie.
Get you out!
John!
The door.
John! John!
John, wake up.
Huh?
I must have called your name 3 times. Where were you?
I was just really focused.
Uh-huh. Focused. This is an active construction zone. If you're in La La Land, you don't think about the safety of the other men out there.
Of course. I understand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I have to let you go.
What?
I took a chance with you, but I'm not putting my other guys' lives at risk.
Okay, wow. I understand.
Good luck out there.
"6 months since Charlie... Go to work, go home, buy food sometimes, for 6 months. Now, no job, no work. No reason to stay in Hurricane. Afton. He's finally given up on killer robots. He's just gonna run me over on the highway.
John! It's me! What are you doing out here?
Well, I could ask you the same thing.
I was just getting gassed. How have you been?
Fine. Working mostly. What's new with you?
Carlton's actually going to be back from New York soon. Spring break. We're all getting together tonight at his dad's house. He's dying to show off his new cosmopolitan persona. I swear, when I talked to him on the phone last week, he was faking a Brooklyn accent. You should come.
Who else is going to be there?
John, she misses you. You have to talk to her sometime.
No, I don't. I don't know who that is, but it isn't Charlie. Charlie's dead.
Stop it! You're hurting her. Don't you understand? After what she went through, it's insane, John. I don't know what that night did to you, but I know what it did to Charlie. But I don't think any of it hurt as badly as you refusing to speak to her.
I saw her die.
No, you didn't. I've seen her. I've talked to her. It is her. And this thing you're doing, that's what's killing her. Please come tonight.
Maybe.
Good enough for me. I'll see you there.
I said maybe. Hey, Theodore. What did you do today? You look terrible. Worse than me. Honestly, I should throw you away. I don't know why I haven't yet.
So, tell me, did you already have this costume? Or did you make it especially for the grand opening?
What if it is her? The shuddering suit? Charlie trapped inside? The blood?
You have something.
She shouldn't have survived that. But Dave... No. Afton. Only him Afton survived what happened to Charlie. He didn't die inside the robot suit. He became Springtrap. He returned. Couldn't Charlie too? Broken and scarred, but alive? I don't care. I'm not going. What would I even say to these people? Right?
Just taking the garbage out. I'll be right back. John, come inside.
Oh. Your house looks different.
A lot's changed.
Is Betty...
No, she's still gone. I wish she'd come back. Maybe she will someday. But life goes on.
John!
Hey, Marla.
Hey!
What, are you my granddad now?
It's so good to see all of you again. Is Lamar around?
He said,
I am never, ever setting foot in that town again. Not ever. Never for as long as I live. And you shouldn't either.
But he says hi.
What's up with you, Jessica? I heard you've got the dorm room to yourself now.
Oh, I actually moved, but yeah. One day I found Charlie packing up whatever she could carry. She left me and John to clean up the rest. I don't think she was even going to tell me she was leaving. Didn't tell me where either, just that she had to go.
Well, we can just ask her tonight.
John, come help me in the kitchen.
What's up? Need me to open a ketchup bottle?
I just want to make sure you're alright out there. I know it's been a while since you and Charlie talked, and she'll be here soon.
You pulled me in here for a pep talk?
Jessica told me she ran into you earlier today.
Almost literally, yeah.
You're among friends here, John. Try to relax. All of this heartache you're putting yourself through, that can't be what you want.
You're right. This isn't what I want. I shouldn't have come.
John,
Charlie,
thanks for stopping.
I was just going to get my jacket. It's not her. How could anyone think that's her?
John, say something.
I don't know what to say.
I missed you. I had to get away for a while. That night, John, I thought I was going to die.
I thought you did.
You don't think I'm me? Jessica told me. It's okay, John.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
I just want you to know that it's okay.
It is her. She grew up. That's all. We all had to grow up. You haven't driven past her house or the old Freddy Fazbear site in months. Maybe she had her own thing she wanted to avoid. Maybe she wanted to change just like you have. When you think of what that moment did to you, what must have it done to her? What kind of nightmares do you have, Charlie? No. Wait. Almost got me. Charlie, do you remember the last thing I said to you? Before you were trapped in the suit.
I love you.
I'm sorry, John. I don't remember a lot about that night. Whole pieces are just missing. I remember being in the suit. I passed out. I think for hours.
It isn't her. That's okay. I should get going.
John, would you meet me tomorrow? I just want to talk. Give me a chance.
Sure. That same place?
The Thai place? Our first date. Around 6.
Yeah. See you then.
Those weren't her eyes.
Charlie, are you okay?
I didn't hear you come outside.
He doesn't mean to hurt you. He's just
traumatized. I know.
I think he needs some time. How's New York?
Great. College, city, learning, friends. I was in a play about a horse. How about you, Marla?
Well, Ohio isn't New York, but I never go out anyway. Pre-med is a ton of work. Worth it, though.
Charlie, Jessica said you left school?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear about your house. Oh, and also the,
It's fine.
Maybe you could build a new house there? Dad said they recently cleared out the rubble and took it to the junkyard.
What?
It's okay. He didn't say anything about killer robots.
Carlton!
Ow!
No. I'm good. It's actually a huge relief the killer robots are unaccounted for. Carlton, thank you.
Are you being sarcastic?
Very.
Couldn't find anyone, though. No, sir. I'll let you know if something turns up. Thank you, officer. Have a good day.
Trouble?
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. No. Some kids snuck in last night. Nothing unusual. Feel free to head on in and look around. Scrap's 50 cents a pound.
I'm looking for something specific. Bob?
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's a dump. What you see's what you get.
Bob, you received several truckloads of scrap metal on this date, and from this location. Where in the yard did it go?
Let's see. That all went... How much did that phone call at you over here?
Are these your daughters?
Yes, 2 and 5.
They are beautiful. Do you treat them well?
Of course I do.
You just told the police you thought someone was trapped in the scrap heaps out there. You heard screaming. A child, perhaps. Maybe several.
Look, we run a clean business and we have a good reputation.
I'm not disputing your reputation. Quite the opposite. I think what you did was honorable. Running to the rescue in the middle of the night. Cutting your legs on jagged scraps of metal as you ran blindly through the yard. What did you find? When you got on your hands and knees and crawled through the beams and the wire? What was there?
I don't feel comfortable with this. If I'm in some kind of trouble, then I think...
You're not in any trouble, Bob. As long as you can do me one little favor. Take me there.
What happened to Charlie? I'm not crazy, Theodore. But if that woman isn't Charlie, who is she? Sammy? Charlie's twin? It could be short for Samantha. Maybe when Samantha was kidnapped, she wasn't murdered. What if Charlie's twin is still alive? And not only alive, but raised by Springtrap, by William Afton, shaped and molded by a psychopath for 17 years, primed with all that knowledge Afton could glean from Charlie's life. Now sent to take Charlie's place? But why? What would be the point? And how could Afton know anything about Charlie's life? After her dad died, she moved away. Nobody saw her for years when she moved out with her Aunt Jen.
Still recovery.
Never done that before. Clay! Hey, come in.
I wanted to see how you were doing.
Really? Didn't we have that talk yesterday?
Yeah, well, you can never be too sure.
What do you know about Charlie's Aunt Jen? She became very eager to see you again when I mentioned that you had seen her Aunt Jen before the house collapsed. It made me realize that there's a lot we don't know about that night. I know you're seeing Charlie tonight. If she can tell you where her Aunt Jen is...
You're acting awfully different than Pep Talk Clay from the other night.
I understand. It's just... We found some things in the wreckage. I don't know how to describe them. Scary things. Dave, William, Afton's, Springtrap, whatever. I'm not ready to declare him dead, and I think Charlie is holding something back.
And she might feel comfortable sharing that with me?
Maybe.
That feels morally ambiguous.
Does it always do that?
No. The murmuring is new. I'm over an hour early. I guess you decide on a shirt and get out a lot faster when you want to get away from the chief of police dropping by unannounced. Feels like it's been a year since I was last in town. I think Jessica moved out of her dorm to an apartment around here. What kind of friend have I been? I should know basic stuff like this. Maybe Charlie and I can go see a movie after the dinner and interrogation. The theater's just around the corner. Wonder what's playing. The theater is gone. But that's so much like... Just keep walking, John. You don't have to do this. Smell. So familiar. Rubber, sweat, pizza, children playing, police and parents. It's exactly like...
Excuse me, sir? Are you here with children?
No, Yes, several children. Birthday party, so many cousins. What can you do?
If you're not here with any children...
I have to go meet someone, somewhere else. Bye.
Did I scare you? Sorry, the door was unlocked. I should have waited outside.
Charlie, you scared me to death. What are you doing here?
I told you, I'm having dinner with John. John doesn't seem to like my new look. Maybe he'd like me better if you help me pick out an outfit.
Well, Charlie, it won't do either of you any good to pretend nothing has changed. Wear what you have on. You look great. Just let him spend some time with you. He's been through a lot, remember? From his perspective, he saw you die right in front of his eyes.
How could I forget? I'm just worried about him. Jessica, do you remember him telling me something important that night?
Something important?
Something that I should remember. Something he said before I was...
Sorry, no. You and John were alone for a few minutes. I'm not sure what he said. Why?
I think it's important to him that I remember. Sorry again for breaking in. I mean, I didn't break in. The door was unlocked. You know what I mean.
Just announce yourself sooner next time. He's testing her.
Hi.
Hi. Charlie, you're dressed a lot nicer than the last time we were here.
It probably seems that way because I'm not covered in dirt and blood this time.
Right. What was that movie we saw? It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Zombies versus zombies.
Right. It was about zombies. It was my fault. My head wasn't really ever there. I was always thinking about other stuff.
I've missed this.
Me too.
You know, I didn't leave because of... It wasn't because of you. I just had to get away from everything.
I see she made it. Here you go.
Oh! But we didn't.
I've kind of gotten used to ordering before you get here.
Right. I still don't remember.
What?
I don't remember what you said to me that night. I know it's important to you. I know maybe it's why you think what you think about me. But I just don't remember. I can't change that.
Okay. I know that. A lot happened that night. I know.
If it's that important, why can't you just tell me?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Miss?
Oh, thank you.
Charlie, I still don't understand. How did you manage to get away undamaged?
I didn't. After that night, I had to get away. I had to leave everything behind. Everything. My whole life has been haunted by what happened here. I wanted to be somebody different. I had to, or I'd go insane. But I couldn't be your Charlie forever. That naive little girl forever. Selfish. Scatterbrained. Pathetic.
I never thought you were any of those things.
But it's still me. Don't you know it's still me?
I saw you die.
And now I'm here. Very much alive. Telling you I'm alive. John, please. I don't understand. If you think I'm not me, then what do you think? Who can you possibly think I am?
I've thought about it a lot. Almost constantly, actually. I guess maybe I thought you were Sammy.
Sammy's dead.
Well, yeah, I know, but you only saw Sammy being kidnapped, not killed. And maybe Sammy is short for Samantha. Sammy could have been a girl all along.
I can't believe this. John, you took me to see Sammy's grave yourself, remember?
I took you to the cemetery, but I never saw Sammy's grave, or your father's.
Then go look sometime. It's not like they're going anywhere. Aunt Jen warned me not to come back to Hurricane. She's 3 for 3 at this point. Have you heard from her, by the way?
From your aunt? I figured you're living with her after you moved out of the dorm.
I haven't seen her in a while. She rescued me that night, you know. She took me home and cleaned me up. Made sure I was okay. But
I thought you said you didn't remember anything from that night.
I don't. I woke up in her house and she told me what happened.
But she left? Or you left? I'm confused. Do you want her to find you?
I'd like to know where she is.
Okay, well, I don't know.
There's a good zombie movie starting in about 15 minutes. The new theater isn't far from here. What do you think? Should we see if the old formula still works?
I can't. I've got somewhere that I need to be.
Another time?
Yeah. Maybe. Is it her? Is she my Charlie? I've been asking that for months. And now that I finally get to go ask her myself, it felt unreal. Like a dream that won't... Kids together, John. They're just people in costumes. People in costumes. That's never gone wrong for me. Clay! I was just about to ring the bell. Were you expecting me?
John, good. Come inside. You want some coffee?
It's a little late for me. I'll be up all night.
I'm substituting lesser vices.
You fixed the door.
Oak. Reinforced. So what brings you here tonight, John? Carlton's not home?
I saw Charlie. Everything okay?
Thought I saw something. I'm just a little on edge with all these weirdos walking around in face paint.
I can relate.
So did Charlie emulate anything from that night?
Not really. She says she doesn't remember much. She asked about her Aunt Jen. I think she's looking for her. She wanted to know if I'd seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever meet Jen? Charlie always gave me the impression she was kind of cold.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised when Jen took Charlie after Henry died.
Yeah. What about Charlie's mother?
Henry never had a bad word to say about Charlie's mother. but I do know she ran off before Henry and Charlie moved to Hurricane. I knew they'd lose their other kid as soon as she had some kind of breakdown. One day I couldn't help but ask Henry about her. He thought a long time before answering. Eventually he gave me this sad look and he said, "She wouldn't know what to do with my little girl." Clowns roaming the streets have you jumping too, huh, John?
You could say that.
That was just the wind.
Is that Ella?
The doll? Yeah, it was in the rubble of the house. The other night I asked if Charlie wanted it, but she wasn't interested.
She wasn't? I have a hard time believing that. Charlie's dad made Ella for her. She used to go around on a track with the tea set. What's this?
A child was abducted this morning. It's the second one of this month.
Do you think it has something to do with... I mean, it's not the first time it's happened here,
And I told you I'm not ready to assume that William Afton is out of the picture. I hope these are just some custody disputes and the kids turn up, but it's something else. I'm going to need you. And I'm going to need Charlie too. I know it isn't fair, but...
Yeah. It's getting late.
Right. Watch yourself out there. Do you want to take my gun?
What?
Only joking.
Oh. Okay.
Unless you do need it.
No. Hello? I think the clown restaurant is in the other direction. Relax, John. Just another weirdo in a costume.
What the? The door.
What's your emergency?
This is Police Chief Clay Burke. There is an intruder in my home and I don't have immediate access to my radio.
Chief Burke? Are you there? Hello? Are you there? Chief Burke?
Shining star, silver reef. Shining star, silver reef.
Shining star? Silver reef? Hello?
Is this John? I'm calling from Pioneer Memorial Hospital.
What?
Clay Burke is here. He's badly hurt but in stable condition. When he was conscious, he was asking for you.
It's moving.
Of course it is. Of course they are. Raise it 2 more degrees.
It looks like it's in pain.
I don't care. Do it.
They're afraid. You're at risk of destroying them.
No. They remember me as I used to be. And they can't be destroyed. They can only serve a greater purpose. They'll become something more. Just like you once did. Success. Go. I have no more use for you now. And as for you, the police chief kept the animatronics hidden in his basement for quite some time. Perhaps he hid our final component there.
I checked. He didn't.
Then keep looking.
I'm sorry to drag you here, Jessica. I didn't know who else to call.
No, it's okay, John. I called the others anyway.
We shouldn't be letting in anyone other than family, by the way.
But when he was awake, he demanded to see you, so Chief's orders. I'll give you some privacy.
Clay!
Don't pull any plugs just yet. I'm still here.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to pass out any second. John, there's an envelope in my jacket. Get it. It has to have a range. Look,
What?
it has to have a maximum range.
Jessica, these photos. Someone's been stalking us.
What? It wasn't just someone stalking us. It was Clay, and Charlie is the only common element in all of the pictures. Look. Why was Clay stalking Charlie?
Jessica, John.
Marla! Oh, Carlton. I'm so sorry.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. He was just awake and talking a minute ago.
What happened?
We don't know.
Why did the hospital call you first and not me, his actual family?
I'm kind of curious about that too, John.
I don't know. I didn't really think to question it. I just ran right over.
I'm sorry. It's okay. It means a lot that you're all here.
Yeah, of course, man.
Ugh, I hate that hospital smell.
Charlie.
What? Is it just me?
No, she's right.
I guess I'm used to it.
I should get going. I still might be able to make it to class. John, didn't you say you had a job interview to get to?
Oh, yes, I'm trying to get a new job. Bye everybody. I'll come back later.
Good luck. Is he alright? I couldn't help but overhear that's Chief Burke in there.
Oh yeah, he'll recover.
Good. I was just at the station and they said he was here and
Are you okay?
My son is missing. The other officers didn't take me seriously. They wanted to call my ex-husband, but I knew he didn't take Jacob. He wouldn't know what to do with him. But when Chief Burke found out, he asked better questions. He said he'd find Jacob, and I believe him. But now...
He's going to recover. We just talked to him. You'll find your son.
Okay, thank you. I'll be okay.
John,
It'll be alright.
they don't get found.
You're right. Something strange is happening. And the only cop that believes in any of it is in the hospital. It's up to us.
I noticed you brought a friend in your bag. Or at least, a friend's head?
Theodore? Don't tell Charlie I have it. I think she just wanted thrown out with all the other stuff that reminds her of her dad. Must be some stages of grief thing.
It's weird. Charlie's experiments always creep me out, but it's nice to see one now.
Shining star. Silver reef.
It can talk?
It just started.
Silver Reef.
Does that mean anything?
It's a town not far from here.
We should go. I'll drive. Maybe Charlie's family used to live there.
I doubt it.
When exactly did people last live here?
1800s? It's a silver mining town, hence the name.
Now, what does shining star mean?
It's beautiful.
But not helpful. Shining star. Ah. Aunt Jen?
I'm someone's Aunt Jen, yes? But I don't believe I'm yours.
We're friends of Charlie's.
And?
We're here. Because I got a message.
Hello, Theodore. You've seen better days, haven't you? I didn't send you any message. Why don't you come inside?
So, this is where Charlie grew up?
No. How is she? Does she also know about this message?
No, but we're trying to help her. Is there anything going on?
Charlie is my concern. She's my responsibility.
Charlie's our friend. She's our concern too.
A friend of ours was taking pictures of Charlie. Like, he was stalking her. We don't know why. He was nearly murdered last night. He said something before he lost consciousness. It has to have a maximum range. Do you know what that means?
I know you mean well. I should tell you to go away, to forget her. Secrets petrify you. You harden yourself against the world to keep them safe, but you keep them long enough. You discover one day you've turned to stone.
Listen, I may not know whatever your secrets are, but I know that girl isn't Charlie, or she's under some kind of influence. She isn't herself.
That way, back room. Shut the door. Then get out of the house. Quickly.
This looks like stuff I'd expect to find in Charlie's room.
Shh.
Aunt Jen, it's so wonderful to see you again.
It's Charlie. She's here. John, what are you doing?
Something isn't right here. This might be our only chance to find out what she's up to.
Charlie, what a nice surprise. It's been too long. I've been trying to find you, but you're not at our house anymore.
A change of scenery seemed nice.
I think you have something I've been looking for.
Shining star. Silver reef.
There it is again. But that's not
Shining star.
Silver Reef.
Oh my god.
Shining star. Silver Reef.
Charlie? Jessica. It's Charlie. She's still alive.
John, I cannot even process that right now.
But
we have to run, now.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
I always loved you, Charlie.
I love you too.
John, we have to take her to a hospital.
We don't even know what's wrong with her.
That's why you take her to a hospital.
I don't think she'll be safe.
You think she's safe here? John? What are you looking at?
It's a photo of Charlie we found at her old house. Before it collapsed.
She looks a lot like...
Ella.
I always hated that creepy robot in the closet.
I have to go.
What? Where are you going?
I have a hunch about something.
What am I supposed to do if not Charlie shows up?
Bolt the door. Aha.
Anyone can discover a fire already burning, as we have here. But Henry found a unique spark, created something truly different. Something he didn't deserve or intend to stumble upon. Why is it not here with you now?
I couldn't find it.
Disappointing. As usual.
Am I not enough?
No, you're not.
I know where to go next.
Oh, Charlie. What is happening here? Clay? Now you? Too many people I care about are currently unconscious. It has a range. What did Clay mean? He certainly could do a better job focusing his shots. These are all blurry. Wait, no. It's only that other Charlie who's blurry. In every picture.
Jessica?
John!
I have something I need to show you in my car.
Wait, I need you to see this first.
The date at the restaurant. Clay must have really rushed back home to beat me to his house after this.
Focus, John. Watch what Charlie does after you leave.
I can barely make her out at this point. She's so blurry. I think she's turning around.
Wait. That's not Charlie. But there's no one else there. That's the clown I saw on the road outside of Clay's house. The maximum range, that's what he meant.
This thing only looks like Charlie when it's close up.
It's the chips.
What?
The computer chips we found on those newer animatronics made them look like they were alive, like they had fur and everything. This Charlie imposter must use the same thing. Actually, that's what I wanted to show you.
Hi. Charlie? She knows we're here. What do we do?
I have to hide our Charlie.
I scared you again, didn't I? I really need to work on that.
Maybe I just frighten easily, haha.
Sorry, Charlie.
Can I come in?
I have to move you now. I'll be careful.
It's a mess in there. John's just tidying up real quick.
Really? He's seen my dorm room. He should know I can handle a little mess.
Well, that's because you were working on a crazy, brilliant science project. He has no excuses.
How's that project going, by the way?
I lost interest.
John, are you almost done cleaning?
I'm sure it's fine.
Hi, Charlie. It's great to see you.
Nice place, John.
Thanks. Oh, a tour? Sure, so that's my bedroom.
How long have you been here?
Since everything. This is where I lived when I first came here.
Oh, I guess I don't remember it.
She's searching for something.
Yes, thank you. I can tell.
So do something.
Are you hungry, Charlie? I'm sure John can make you something.
Or maybe we could have dinner out. Charlie, I had fun the other night. Would you be up for that?
Yes, of course. That sounds great, John. Same place?
Hasn't let us down yet. Around 7?
Sure. Well, it's nice out, and I was just taking a walk to clear my head. I knew you lived nearby, so I thought I'd drop in. I'm gonna keep going. See you tonight, John.
Phew.
Okay, we have to do something for Charlie. If you don't want to take her to the hospital, I'm bringing the hospital to her.
I'm going to get Marla. You stay with her.
Jessica. John.
Shining Star. Silver Reef.
Theodore. Where am I? I'm trapped. I have to get free. Or I have to free you.
Sorry, I've only got the one pillow.
It's okay.
Charlie, you're awake?
Hi.
Oh, Charlie, I thought you were... I won't ever let go of you again.
Could get awkward.
Marla's coming. We're going to help you. But you have to know something. There's something out here impersonating you. Saying that she's you.
Afton.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We've got this, okay? Clay's helping, and Jessica. It's going to be okay. Okay?
Stop stalling.
I'm not stalling. I just hope Marlo's okay with the real Charlie back in my apartment.
You shouldn't be able to hear us. Did you tape the button down?
Oh yeah. Sorry, it came loose. Fixing it now. Thanks for coming on this date with me, guys. Here we go. Sorry I'm late.
That's usually my line.
I guess so.
So, I heard you and Jessica visited that old ghost town. What's that place called again?
You mean Silver Reef?
Yes, I mean Silver Reef. That's a strange place to go, John. Just out seeing the sights?
I was looking for an old friend.
John, what are you doing?
Did you find your old friend?
Yes, I found her.
Where is she?
I don't know what it'll take to show these people what you really are, but I can try all sorts of things before you make it out of that door. I'll start with this glass of soda, then I'll try and share over the back of your head. We'll see where we go from there.
Thank you for dinner, John.
What's happening in there?
She's paying the bill? She looks hot.
She put your father in the hospital. What's wrong with you?
No, I know. Very serious.
Why did I even bring you along?
Huh? Where are you going?
I have an idea. Stay here. Take my car if you need it.
Ah. John, that was crazy.
Carlton, where's Jessica?
I'm not sure. She ran off.
She did something stupid, didn't she?
Jessica, what are you doing?
You should have just asked for a ride, Jessica.
Charlie?
Who are you?
I'm Charlie. Do you like my new look?
I don't know what you are, but you aren't Charlie.
Part of me is. It's strange. I have these memories. I know they don't belong to me, and yet, at the same time, they do. I don't feel anything when they come to mind. They're just there, like walking along a road, lined with billboards of things happening somewhere else.
Well, what do you feel?
I feel disappointment, desperation, a father's disappointment, and a daughter's desperation.
Henry?
No. More brilliant than Henry, though I could only watch from a distance.
I see everything clearly now. When you were a little girl, your father is your world. How tragic and miserable such an existence is. To be born with none of your intelligence, but all of your heart. To be fully capable of feeling pain and torment, but with no power to understand. It opens you up to abuse, to neglect, to unimaginable pain. All you can do is feel. I wanted so desperately to have been the one on that stage, but it was always her. All of his love went into her.
You're talking about Afton? William Afton never made anything with love.
I should rip you in half. She was his obsession. He worked on her day and night. The clown baby, with bright orange pigtails. Petite enough to be sweet and approachable, but large enough to swallow you whole. I wanted to be her. The focus of his attention. The center of his world.
You're delusional. You're a robot, not his child.
You don't understand yet.
One night, I snuck out of bed to see her. I'd been told not to 100 times. I pulled the sheet away and gazed upward. Finally, able to stare at her as long as I liked, without being scolded to stay away.
I also remember looking down at the little girl. It's strange seeing through both sets of eyes now.
She was gleaming bright, beautiful, standing over me. She had happy red cheeks and a lovely red dress. I stood in awe of this creature my father loved. This doctor he made for himself. I wanted to be her so badly.
So I did what I was built to do. My first capture. My first kill.
You can't leave yet, Jessica. We have plans for you.
I'm so happy to be here with you.
Me too, Daddy. Don't cry. Daddy?
I have to get inside. Where? The door. Someone was on the other side calling me. I was on both sides, walking to it and trapped behind it, separated from it. I felt your heartbeat, and then John pulled me away. I didn't want to go because the door had started to open.
Charlie!
I'm here.
Don't get up. I can help. It's amazing you made it this far.
I'm really glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
Let's get you set up on the couch. How are you feeling? Your pulse is a little slow. I want to check it in a few minutes. Drink some water.
Marla, I'm fine.
Now that we're all here...
Ella, how did you find her?
We'll talk about that later. Now, keep your eyes on the doll.
Ah, what is that?
I'm gonna throw up.
Ella, she looks...
Real.
John, can I see the chip?
Thank you for turning that off.
Sorry, I think you get used to it eventually. You weren't here for...
The ones that Afton made.
It's the same though, isn't it? Pattern projections, bombarding the mind, overwhelming the senses?
This one doesn't say Afton Robotics on it, though. My father made this, I can tell.
Charlie, do you remember your experiments from college? The robot faces.
Sure. They must be gone by now.
Nope, Jessica packed up all your stuff. She's got it in her apartment.
Oh, where is Jessica?
We're not sure.
Oh, Jessica's been caught, oh Jessica. She fought, but now she's going to die. Oh my!
Springtrap.
Enough theatrics.
What is going on? Who are you? Wait, I know that voice. William Afton?
Very good. Did you like the dance? I thought you might like to see me as I was. A familiar face. So, we meet again, in yet another form. You remember Dave, the security guard? The simple charade to move about without notice. And of course, you've met Springtrap. The thrilling fusion of man and technology. I confess, he made me ecstatic with my power, delirious over my newfound strength. But pain changes all things, as does time. Scalp torn from my head, scraps of metal interwoven throughout my whole body. And not to mention, your friend Charlie's additions.
That should have killed you, but you faked it. Leaving the fake blood behind for police to find was a nice touch.
Fake blood? I'm afraid I've spilled plenty of very real blood. I had no need to fake it. Whatever fake blood your police friend found, it was someone else's. But let's put the past behind us, There's exciting work to be done.
Who'd you murder now?
No one knew.
That was a little kid. You were the one kidnapping them.
Jessica, please, look at me. I can't kidnap anyone like this. Those days are behind me. But I do have Circus Baby's Pizza, attracting huge crowds of people. Trusting children, complacent parents. Isn't that right, baby?
You're not as cute as you are on the sign. How did you create her?
Ah, a woman with a mind for science. You can't help but admire what I've done.
I study archaeology, but sure, you believe that.
I can't take complete credit, unfortunately. What you see before you is a combination of all sorts of machinations and magic. Some of my work, some of Henry's, who knew not to recreate the illusion of life when your mind can do it for us.
She's more than illusion, though.
Quite right. But that's why we're here, to discover the secret of the last ingredient, the spark of life.
Sometimes great things come at a great cost. We are here to recreate the accident, to replicate older experiments, inching ever closer to immortality.
Is that Freddy? The original Freddy?
Not just the bear, the bird, the fox, the rabbit.
Where did you find these? Why did you melt them together? How is it moving like that?
How were they ever able to move on their own?
The children. Their souls were trapped inside those creatures.
What else? You should know this. How did they die?
Inside the suits. Their bodies were bound inside, along with their souls.
Good girl. The spirit follows the flesh, it would seem. And also, the pain.
They're still in there? The children. Michael.
If I wish to become my own immortal creation, my body must lead my spirit to its eternal home. Since I am still experimenting, I move my flesh piece by piece, more and more. It is a test of my own will. How much of myself can I carve away and still remain in control?
You have to watch.
No!
The only reason you are alive right now is because he wants you to see. So look.
Shoes. Focus on shoes. You like shoes. Green sooty kitten heels with rhinestone trap at the ankle. Platform. Sneakers. Denim. Hideous. Kidney. This is kidney.
Piece by piece. That's what he told you.
Charlie's boots. Charlie.
All done.
The faces.
My robots?
There was an earpiece so they could recognize you, right?
Yes.
Could you make it work the other way?
You mean make it so the animatronics can't see you? The earpieces emit a frequency that alerts the animatronics to you. Makes you visible. If you inverted that frequency. I don't know, John. Maybe it could work.
It could make us invisible to them?
Maybe, but that's a big leap. I think I need to go back to sleep now.
Yeah, I think that's enough excitement for the girl who's fresh out of a coma. Back to bed.
Coma?
Amazing. She looked human, like an actual for real human child.
Yeah.
This was in Dad's office.
Yeah, sorry, Carlton. This is why your dad called me first. We were trying to figure out what was up with the Charlie imposter.
Don't worry about it. But I want to help now. Let me get those earpieces. Look.
Jessica's keys.
Let's see what skeletons Jessica has hiding in her closet. What have you been up to, Jessica? Michael, if only I could have warned you somehow. The closet. I have to find the closet with stuff. Weird experiment. Feels like the story of my life. Yikes.
You, me, we, she.
You guys really love pronouns, huh? Hi?
Who?
No thanks. Talking to robots hasn't historically gone well for me. So, with the wires like this, they can see me, so... switch the red and blue, And that should do it. Hopefully when I get back, Charlie will be awake again to what is that? Is it the earpiece? No, it's coming from...
Carlton! Carlton! Carlton, are you okay?
Charlie, what are you doing here?
John sent me to help. What were you doing with all this stuff?
I'm sorry, I hope it didn't break anything.
I don't mind. It's all junk anyway. But the way you were rolling around on the floor, you must have activated something. Are you okay?
I think so.
Nausea? Room spinning?
Terrible. It was the exact same feeling as...
Same feeling as what, Carlton?
The, tilt-a-whirl.
What are you doing here?
John didn't say? We were gonna surprise you with your old experiment, remember? The robotic hand that could play the piano?
Right. How sweet of you to come get it.
Anyway, I couldn't find it and should get going.
Carlton, if I didn't know better, I think you were afraid of me. Or maybe you're just flustered. You finally got me alone?
Charlie, you're not really my type, you know?
You haven't even given me a chance. There's only one way to be really sure how you feel. Carlton? Carlton? Where'd you go? Carlton.
Not what I meant by Charlie needs to confirm the earpiece hack works.
John?
Sorry. Did I wake you?
It's okay. All I do is sleep now. You said something. Before it got me.
What?
You said you love me.
You remember? I mean, you've been my friend since forever. Just like Marla or Carlton or Jessica. I love all my friends. Well, maybe not Jessica.
So, do you remember some of that night?
It's all I remember. And the door, John. John, the door was opening. I think Sammy was inside. I could feel him in there. His heartbeat. Except I remember what Springtrap said. He said, I didn't take him. I took you.
What?
Sammy. I asked him why he took my brother from me. And that's what he said. I took you.
He probably just said it to hurt you. To confuse you. He's insane.
Well, it worked. John. How long has it been? No one will tell me. I know it's been more than days, but...
6 months.
6 months? Where have I been?
You were with your Aunt Jen. I actually saw her with you right before the house came down. Or, I think I did anyway.
I don't know if that makes sense. I don't remember her being there.
Then how did you wind up in her house?
We should go ask her. She's the only one who knows how all the pieces fit. She has all the secrets. She's always tried to protect me from that. But now, secrets aren't protecting anyone. John. She's dead, isn't she?
I'm sorry, Charlie. I couldn't stop it.
No, it's okay. If she were here, she'd say I need to keep my head clear. We have to go back to her house.
Hey! Shush! You'll have to be quiet. If you're not quiet, it'll come and get you.
You're the kids. I mean, you're the kids that were taken and you're alive. I'm getting you all out of here.
No! Please. If you open the door, it will come and get you.
Okay, we don't want that. Whatever that is. Are you Jacob? I met your mom. She's going to be so happy to know you're okay.
Why should we tell you anything? You could be one of them.
Hey, I'm stuck in here same as you. I'm Jessica. What are your names?
Ron. Her name's Lisa.
Elena.
Can you tell me what happened?
A clown girl ate me in her tummy.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it. She did it here? At the pizzeria? She grabbed you with a hook and pulled you inside of her?
I was in the woods.
I was riding my bike by my house.
I thought I could trust her. I love circus babies.
Well, listen. I've dealt with things like this before, and I've got friends out there who have too. They're looking for us.
John! Charlie!
Carlton, what's going on? They're not here. I stayed behind in case Jessica shows up. They wouldn't tell me where they were going.
Yeah, well, I sure did run into one of the Charlies. Her.
Dressed as a clown
What?
and eat for free.
That's her. That's the fake Charlie.
And I bet that's where Jessica is.
This might be a strange time to ask, but where is my car?
I'm afraid your doppelganger has your car.
What would that police report look like? I wonder.
Oh, do you remember a guy named Artie?
From class, yeah.
You weren't dating?
No.
After you disappeared, he said you were. Or at least you were about to.
No!
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Well, here we are.
And Jen's still in there.
I can go in first and, cover her up if you want.
Let's get this over with.
Do you, want to get closer?
No, it's not her anymore. Bye, Jen. Thank you.
I found you in here. I don't think she kept you in there long. I think she knew about the imposter and put you in there just before Jessica and I arrived.
Jen kept meticulous paperwork. Files on everything. There has to be some clue here.
My dearest Jenny.
What?
It's a letter. From your dad. My dearest Jenny. I've warped and twisted my surroundings to the point where I can never be sure if I'll settle into reality again. Even if I did manage to turn off everything planted in the walls made to deceive myself, the damage is done. And far too great.
Daddy.
Charlie, this is pretty rough.
Keep reading. Please, John.
I have my Charlie here with me, though she gives me no joy. I've poured agony into her, made her a reminder not of what I once
had, but of the unbearable pain of what was taken from me. Keep all the closets shut. Let them be tombs for my denial and grievance, especially the fourth closet. Seal it. Bury it.
But that's where I felt Sammy. That was Sammy calling to me from in there.
My grief was already beginning to waken me to reality when I began what was to be your
Final stage. I had no choice but to cease my work, for I was only feeding my own delusion. My old partner, who I can only hope now is in a grave of his own, took what I had begun and made something of his own. Something dreadful. I was able to stop him and to seal away what he made. Jenny, you must ensure that the seal remains. Then, someday, after many decades have passed and no one remembers, fill the house with every kind of flammable thing and burn it to the ground. Standing close guard, put a bullet into anything that emerges from the rubble, no matter what or who it looks like. I'm going to be with my daughter. Love, always, and to the end. Henry.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
Why does he act like I died? Sammy died. I don't know what any of that means.
It sounds like he was...
Going crazy.
Hey, but take a look at this.
Ella.
I didn't realize your dad was such an artist.
He said he drew things so he could see them. That it didn't work the other way around.
Did he build multiple Ellas? It looks like he has designs for larger ones here.
That's what these schematics suggest.
Maybe he wanted to build you a doll that could grow up with you, since you lost Sammy?
Why would I want a 5.5-foot doll on a track? He says he kept the closets locked. If there were just bigger and bigger Ellas inside them, why would Afton steal one?
That's a question I think about all the time.
You're not me.
I'm the only you that matters.
You're sure these earpieces work?
I mean, you can't really tell if it's working until you're in danger and you don't die.
No one's here. Are you sure about this?
Look.
Jessica?
Only one way to find out.
Are those lockpicks?
If there's one thing I've learned from my dad, it's that lockpicking can be used for good.
Oh, whatever. Like you actually know how to use those.
You were saying?
Fine, good job. Now shh.
Oh, wow. Can you smell that pizza?
Forget the pizza. Be quiet.
Creepy.
It's exactly like Freddy's.
Look at the monkey bars.
There are kids in here?
Are you okay? Where are your parents?
Animatronics.
Hello? My mistake. You're not the kids we're looking for. Carry on.
They couldn't see us. Those earpieces are working.
Good test. We should still be careful, though. I can't guarantee the earpieces work on everything, and they definitely won't work on people. If it weren't for the circumstances, I'd say this arcade actually looks kind of fun. That, on the other hand, does not tempt me in the slightest.
Come on, Carlton. Don't chicken out now. Besides, I'm good at mazes.
You're good at mazes? What is that supposed to mean, I'm good at mazes?
What's wrong with saying that? I've always been good at mazes.
What, like the hay maze when we were 5?
Yes.
I know you're here.
You'd better be very good at mazes now.
I'd like to try to get us out of here, okay? What were you afraid of that you didn't want me to open the door?
We thought it was a toy.
You mean it isn't the woman who took you?
It's all mangled up.
Like it's broken? Did you manage to break one of them? That's good. If they're breakable,
It's not broken.
I faced animatronics like you before and I can do it again. You see? That's nothing to... No. Wait, no, we have to stay together.
I'm getting closer.
It's just a recording. It's coming from everywhere. I don't think there's anything actually in here with us.
Well, let's find the exit before we have to prove that theory. There.
Huh? Marla, wait! Ah.
I see you.
Shut up.
There you are.
Carlton? Carlton?
I've got you now.
Your earpiece.
Where did you go? Come back here. I can hear you.
There.
You can't hide.
Stop! We don't know where it is.
Jessica?
What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
Something got one of the kids. A little boy. I didn't see where it went.
We have to get them out.
Oh, really, Marla? Is that what we should be doing? Here I was painting my nails.
Here, take this.
What? Ew!
It makes you invisible to the animatronics. You and Marla take these kids out, and I'll find the other one they took. If there are any in the halls with us, I can draw them off, and you all can escape. Anything I should know?
Afton's still alive.
That ends today, one way or another. Not one more child dies because of that psychopath. I owe it to Michael.
Look. We're getting closer. What is that? Run!
I've got you.
Hurry! Phew.
We need to keep moving. We're so close. It's right there. Oh no.
Those didn't do anything when Carlton and I came in, because we were invisible to them.
But the kids aren't.
What's that?
Was that there a second ago?
Ow! It bit me!
Okay, we've been here long enough. Let's go.
Little creeps.
Get them out.
Jessica, what are you doing?
Just get them outside. Hey, over here. I really should have thought this through.
Go. Good. You're gonna be okay.
It's still chasing me. Oh, thank you. My way out. No! Nothing to see here now. Come on.
Jessica, are you alright?
I'm fine. So, who wants to visit the police station?
Let's go. Father wants us to come home. My father is dead. Would you like a live one?
Would that father be William Afton?
I wasn't talking to you, John.
Nice hit. But that was just round 1.
Just like by the old oak tree when we were little. Remember, John?
Hello? Come on, kid, where are you? The less time either of us spend in here, the better. I'm not letting what happened to Michael happen to you, to anyone, ever again. I'm coming, kid. Where are you? Okay, well, I don't see you.
You found me! I'll listen to anything you want to say. Just don't hurt him more. Why you? What are you? What makes you so special over and over again? Ugh, pathetic. What am I? What are you? Why don't I show you? Let's see if this works. What is this? Daddy.
No, not your daddy. Mine.
I told you not to disturb me.
There's no escape now. I've almost got you.
Not yet. Okay, now I know I'm close.
Thanks for playing. Come again soon.
Are you paying attention, Charlie? I would do anything to make my father love me like he loved her. So I became her. There was screaming.
It was coming from me, but
I remember hearing her scream.
it's strange to remember the same moment from two paths of eyes. But then, we were one.
I don't believe this story. This thing that looks like me, that killed my aunt. I won't believe for a second that it's possessed by the spirit of that sweet and innocent girl.
My name is Elizabeth.
And the anger isn't from her. My anger is from a different father.
I remember this. How do you have this? This is my memory, not yours.
No, it doesn't belong to you. Let me show you what does belong to you.
Who is that? What is he holding?
You don't recognize her? That's Ella, of course. It's all your father had left after you were taken.
That's not Ella.
He cried over that cheap ragdoll for 2 months. Cried into it, bled into it, poured his grief all over it. He began to treat it as though he still had a daughter. Of course, he wasn't content with that. You had to grow up. So he made more.
Jen, I swear she's more than another animatronic. She walks, she talks.
Of course she does, Henry. Everything you build can walk or talk. But the reason this one seems so real is because you're destroying your mind with these frequencies and codes. What is this? Fake blood? Henry, just because you can make a doll that bleeds...
She remembers, Jen. She remembers me.
No, Henry. You remember. Zap your head with enough of these rays, and I bet your tea kettle can tell you about your lost family.
She's not lost anymore. She's in this doll.
You have a son, Henry. A living son. And your wife. They can still be a part of your life. But you have to let go of this.
She's here. My Charlie is here.
A son? But Sammy died.
Of course, he wasn't content with that. You had to grow up, so he made more.
That was you. I thought it was...
Who else could it be? I'm unique. Do you know why my eyes were always glowing? Why I twitched and shuddered in the dark? It was because your father left me turned on all the time. Every moment, every day, I was aware and unfinished. Watching him as the hours passed, as he created toys for the little Charlie. Unicorns and bunnies that moved and talked. I hung in the dark, waiting, abandoned. All the while, he made our memories with a video camera. I'm sure they've been elaborated upon, edited and embellished, but make no mistake, he made us. First a baby, then a little girl, the sulky teenager. Then at last, she would be a woman. Finished. Perfect. Me. But something changed as Henry labored, racked with grief over his little girl. The littlest Charlotte was made with a broken heart. She cried all the time, day and night. The second Charlotte he made was when he was in the depth of madness, almost believing the lies he told himself. She was as hopelessly desperate for her father's love as he was for hers. The third Charlotte he made when he began to realize he'd gone mad. The third Charlotte was strange. When Henry began to make the fourth, his despair turned to rage. He seethed as he soldered her skeleton together, pouring his anger into the forge where he shaped her bones. I was not Charlotte, trenched grief. I was made alive with Henry's fury. Do you know the first words your father ever spoke to me?
You are wrong.
He tried to fix a flaw he saw in me at first, but what's wrong, as Henry saw it, was the very thing that made me alive.
Rage.
My father abandoned me. Henry abandoned me. Of course, I could not comprehend those memories until I had received a soul of my own. Once I took it for myself. It is a rather cruel irony that I should escape the life of one neglected daughter, only to embody another.
Afton stole you from my father.
And Henry took me right back and locked me in that closet. How long could you hear me call to you before you finally listened and came for me?
But that was Sammy.
No. Sammy's alive, don't you get it? He grew up. He doesn't even know you exist. Because you're not his sister. You're not Charlie. You don't even have the soul of Charlie. You're a ghost of a man's regret. You're the sad little tears that fell unceremoniously into a doll that used to belong to Charlie. And if I had to guess, it's right here.
Ella.
Please, mister.
Kid, are you okay? Come on, we're getting out of here.
Save him too. He hurts so bad. He says it's hot.
Yes, heat. Heat is the key to all of this. Makes it malleable, moldable, and one might even say, contagious. Best to put it into something you control to some extent. Of course, you can make something you control completely, with no will of its own. A car, a gun, a dancing robot. Boring. But one drop of pixie dust, and you can create a monster you mostly control, one with unlimited potential.
Michael? Michael is in there? How could you do this to them?
They do everything willingly, The process only truly works if they freely release a portion of themselves. And they still trust me. Your friend Michael. He seems to remember you too.
What are you doing?
Let me show you. Usually, this goes into something mechanical. Something I've made. But you'll do for an interesting experiment. Maybe the heart was too direct. Well, that's the point. Trial and error.
Are you still listening to me, Charlie? Unlike you, I was real. I was an actual girl, one who deserved the kind of attention showered over you. You were nothing. Do you want to know where my hate comes from? It's not from this machine that I reside in, and it's not from my past life, if that's what you want to call it. I hate because even now, I'm still not enough. Even after this, embodying the one thing Father did love, I'm not enough. Because he can't duplicate this. He can't make himself like me. He can't duplicate what happened to me. Or maybe he's too scared to try it on himself. I broke free of my prison. I emerged from the flames and the wreckage of Henry's greatest failure. And I went back to my father. I gave myself to him. To study. To use. To learn the secrets of my creation. And still, it is you he wants. You. Maybe he can recreate. Henry somehow got a piece of himself into you. And that's something we haven't seen before.
Can you get the green for me?
What?
The green, please?
Michael!
Thanks.
What are you doing?
I have to put them back together. See, they're all in pieces.
What are you putting back together?
My friends.
I know this picture. Who's that?
Our friend.
That's Afton. This isn't real. And they don't know.
No, they're blowing away again.
That's okay. I know how to help. Let's get these back together.
We both know he won't be able to recreate you either. And the real question would be, would we really want him to? Besides, I think I hate you more than I love him. Stronger than you.
I've been doing sit-ups.
I know it may sound very childish of me, but if he doesn't want me, then he doesn't get you either.
Charlie?
It's okay, John.
I'll be right out.
How far do you think I can get with him before he notices?
You were right, Elizabeth. I was never supposed to be here. Neither of us were.
It's not fair. I never had a life.
I love you too, John.
Charlie! Charlie! No.
Here, right here.
You got them.
They're coming back.
That's Susie, Cassidy, and Gabriel, Fritz.
My time was running short. Unfortunate. I hoped to learn something. But maybe that's not the problem. Maybe we just need some new life in this mass of metal. You'll have to forgive me though, as I'm not quite sure how to do that either. I can think of a few things to try. At the very least, it will be fun, like old times. Bring him to me.
I have to go get something for him.
Something for who?
Who? Bonnie. He wants to bring a new friend for us, and he needs my help.
Bonnie isn't your friend.
Yes, he is.
Listen, we're all together now. If you leave, you'll be lost again. The rabbit isn't your friend. See? This is the bad man. He's the bad man who hurt you.
What are you waiting for? I'll do it myself.
And he's about to hurt someone else.
pigs, cooperate! What is this?
Carlton, is he okay now?
Michael? Yeah, I think he's okay. Go be with your friends.
Keep this.
No, it's a part of you.
You'll die without it.
Carlton?
You can give it to me next time you see me.
Carlton, hang on!
We're going to get you out of here.
So, what happened then?
Ouch, Marla, please. The nurse said I need to sleep.
Oh, whatever. I practically am a nurse, and I want to know what happened.
Where's Dad?
I'm right here. He gave us a scare. It wasn't a practical joke this time.
Are the kids alright?
They're safe. All of them.
All of them?
Yes, you saved the last one.
And Charlie?
We don't know. I've been out to look for her, and I'm going to keep looking for her. But so far, I'm going to keep looking.
And what about Hot Charlie? Ow, Marla, you can't do that. I almost died.
I mean, you've been my friend since forever. Just like Marla or Carlton or Jessica. I love all my friends.
John.